following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Hola, gang! What's up? Hold on, I don't think this... for some reason, I caught two instances of the chat. Luckily, I have the one built into the software, but for some reason, I'm not getting... Okay, there we go. For some reason, it created another chat or another entire stream instance. But it looks like it's working now. Let me see. Hold on. Shoot. Okay, but everybody's seeing me and hearing me and stuff. I don't know what the crap was going on. I see. Oh, let me welcome everybody first. Okay, I see Trey. I see Lambs. I see Eric. I see Tripism. Oh, how you doing in Ohio, man? I've been watching Ryan Hall a little bit off and on today. I can't watch him too much at a time unless it's going to affect me because it just stresses me out. For everybody, it makes me sad. Chevy, welcome. See and hear me. Good. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. Hold on. Let me go over here. Okay. I did, Chevy. I did get my Dollar Daves. I actually had a friend that I used their app today and got another one. And I got some chili too. Oh, crap. I forgot my chili. I may have to put you guys on hold in a little bit and run and heat up my chili. I got some chili from Wendy's too. I love their chili. And I'm still looking for it in a can. And I haven't found it yet. Holy crap, Streamlabs is on the move. 80-mile-an-hour winds later tonight. And are you right in the center of it all? Andrew, how are you?
What's happening, hot stuff?
Welcome to the stream. God, I hate bad weather. I just hate it. It's nice today. I haven't got my phone, but I think it was supposed to get up to 76 today. Something like that. Not yet. Man, the anticipation is what kills you. Oh, we'll be praying for you, man. I was going to try the grilled wrap from Wendy's at 7:49. Yeah. I mean, it was like, I think it's like 5 something over where I am. And it's just like, seriously? I mean, how's that giving me, how's that like wanting me to even put it out there for you guys? That's not a good bang for your buck. Yeah, like I said, for some reason I logged into Streamlabs and I don't know what I did, but it started a second instance of the live chat. But you're here now, so that's cool. High wind warning 2. Not quite that high. Gee, I hate it. DH, welcome.
Hello.
Hope you have a great day. Gotta go sleep. Oh, so you're just kind of like a hit and run, eh? Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Salads are $9.99. Oh, that's stupid. Last time the power went out from 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. I remember Eric had it go out for a long time too when it was snowing real bad. That's brutal. What's the temperature over there though? 2 to 6. Yeah, absolutely. I think for a single wrap, it should be like $3 at the very most. Yeah, it's crazy, Lambs. It's just friggin' all over the place, and it's just a constant. It's like you've got cold air coming down from Canada. You've got friggin' stormy cold crap coming over from California. 57. So 57. The Power of Art. I like that name. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Grab some coffee over there.
There's coffee in that nebula.
If you haven't got any, I've got mine, of course, right there. Got my Sip and Save from Circle K. I was about to say Dollar General. And there is Florida Stanley. Florida Stanley's in the house. Over there. Over there. Over there. I want to try the Cobb salad. What's on a Cobb salad? That's not blue cheese, is it? Blue cheese is gross. Ugh. $9.49 for a salad at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, but I mean, you're paying through the nose at Chick-fil-A. And anytime I've gone there, well, actually, I've only gone there twice. The last time was brutally bad. And I just couldn't warrant the price. It's crazy. Wind gust tomorrow at 60. Jiminy. See, when it gets kind of gusty over here, it's like just being down at the beach because you kind of expect a decent amount of wind at the beach. Like when it gets to be like 25 or something like that, you're going, oh, it's just a windy day at the beach. That's a heat wave. Well, at least I'm glad it's warm. If, you know, with the electricity, at least you'll be somewhat warm, I guess. Endorsement did a video of the Cobb salad and it looked great. I haven't seen that. When did he put that out? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to put a general link to the live stream when I social it out. Because I mean, when stuff like this happens, people go to that link specifically for that video and all of a sudden it doesn't exist. So I'm just gonna have to direct them over to the channel. Do you have a fave YouTuber, foodie or otherwise? I like the endorsement because he's just a nice guy. I know him behind the scenes, so, you know, of course I like him. Let's see. Ken Domick. Dame, I really don't care that much for, although sometimes I watch his stuff. I don't know. I never really have a problem with anybody, and I really don't think I have a favorite. Some of the people I watch more often than not are smaller channels. I think they do a lot better job, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't know. I'm an artist. What kind of art do you do? For shizzle. What's up, buddy? How are you?
What's happening, hot stuff?
Grab yourself some coffee.
Like a place here, isn't it?
We were
I hope
sitting
you're
and
all
gabbing.
going to enjoy it.
I never get notifications for the stream. See, the thing is that I think the biggest disservice YouTube did to all of us, I mean, not only creators, but people who watch, is when they took away the email notifications, you know, when you were subscribed and you want to get notified, they'd shoot out an email so you knew that somebody uploaded a video. Now it's just like, if you don't have notifications on, and I have so many apps on my phone But I can count on one hand how many I have notifications turned on for, because I don't want to hear it. Ding, 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 ding. You know? But I want to know that the videos are out there, but I don't want the notifications turned on my phone. It's a two-edged sword, but that's one of the worst things that YouTube did, is took away email notifications. And I think that's a good reason for us as creators to actually have a mailing list that you guys sign up for. That way we can push the notification about any new videos that come out on our own. And we don't have to rely on YouTube to do it, because sometimes it just doesn't happen. And that really sucks. I mean, I used to have a lot more viewers because people knew when I put videos out. Cobb salad is lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, hard-boiled egg. Oh, okay. I would like that then. Well, thank you, Lambs. But yes, Ken is great too. Yeah, I haven't watched Ken in a while. Saw some cheese and manicotti that I eyed. They look good. That does sound good. Where is the Cobb salad? Well, the Cobb salad bunny is over on endorsements. He did, I guess he did the Cobb salad from Wendy's. Draw cartoons, mascots, and many more. Very nice. Very good. Do you have any, do you work on Fiverr? Do you have gigs on Fiverr? If you don't, that'd be a good place to go ahead and create yourself some gigs and get some income from them. Found the correct stream. That's right. Yeah, I know that you can turn on notifications for some, or you can turn on notifications for all. But like I said, I'm really thinking of putting together a mailing list specifically for that purpose, and then whatever extra would be gravy. But just to let you guys know that if you sign up for the mailing list, you'll get notifications when the videos come out and the live streams start. Gamer Girl, hello, lady. What's up? Just finished work. Well, good to have you. The Bang energy drinks. I'm not really an energy drink guy. My son loves energy drinks. He basically lives off those things. I don't know as much anymore, but I've never really been an energy. I don't care for the flavors. Speaking of flavors, holy crap, when I went over to Wendy's today and got my second Dave's single for $1 and my chili, I went to their fountain, and you'll never guess what was in that fountain. You know, they have the fountain where you can choose the touch screen and you choose the drink, and then it has sub drinks down there of that drink. I chose Coke, and they have lemon Coke. And you know how much I love lemon Coke. And, you know, when they took it away after they brought the lime out and took away the lemon, I was just absolutely crushed. But they've got lemon Coke. So if you like lemon Coca-Cola, Wendy's has it. It was awesome. I hadn't had that in so long, and it was so good. Not just use certain YouTubers I'm subscribed to with notifications. Gotcha. Hey, Robbie, what's up? Hello. How are you? Why did you move to Florida from the state of Washington? Because I hate the cold. I was tired of the snow. I was tired of the rain. I wanted warmer weather. I wanted to live by the beaches. I wanted more freedom. I wanted sunshine. Yeah, that's about it. And I have never looked back. Oh, about a year and only a couple months. I moved in February of last year. Absolutely love it here. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. I mean, I can go out every morning, grab my coffee from Circle K, go down 5 minutes away to the body of water down there, the bay down there, and sit and drink my coffee and just be on the beach. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. Had the Little Caesars pretzel crust again, but this time in stuffed crust form. Now I looked on the app and I noticed they have like a cheese sauce one. You can get it in a pizza sauce or a cheese sauce, and I think I reviewed the pizza sauce one, I believe, the last time it came around. You can go back and look for that review and find out. But I liked it. I liked it the first time around. But the stuffed crust sounds good. I get enough spam email as it is. Coke Freestyle. Right. Pepsi with 2 shots of vanilla for me. Wow, that sounds interesting. I think I'd like that. Oh, so you've never had lemon Coke, Lambs? Oh yeah, it's wonderful. It's so good. Yeah, Florida's great. Yeah, you kind of got to get used to the tornado stuff. But if you ever watch Ryan Hall, which I highly recommend you guys always subscribe to Ryan Hall. Y'all just look up Ryan Hall, y'all, and subscribe to his channel because he has the most up-to-date, non-sensationalistic videos and live streams. I mean, he'll live stream for 13 hours straight and stuff. I think that's the most I've seen him live stream at a time. And telling you what the weather is and keeping track of it. And he raises so much money. He just got back from Mississippi. Him and his team raised they raised over $100,000 for the Mississippi people. And they delivered water and food and supplies and everything. He is so freaking awesome. So I highly recommend him. But yeah, and one thing he says about the tornadoes is the chance of being hit directly by a tornado is very, very slim. They're scary because if you have anxiety like me, you're dealing with the freaking wind and it freaks me out. But I mean, if you're prepared, you're good. And I mean, in places that tornadoes happen pretty often, they build houses with that in mind. Want to get rid of... Hey, Robert! What's up, buddy? Want to get away from the crazy people of the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely. No Pacific Northwest man, but Florida man is rampant. Eating. What's up, buddy?
Hello!
Lived in Florida all my life. Whereabouts are you? I've been to Boca, though, visiting my sis in February years ago, but warm enough to swim. Yeah, it's so weird because most of the time you can walk directly into the water and just up to your waist, up to your neck, whatever you want to do. And it's just like being in a warm bathtub. It's crazy. It's very cool. Oh, so you've had the cheese sauce version, Psycho. Okay. 70-mile-an-hour winds and an earthquake in upstate New York. Yeah, I've only had one earthquake happen when I lived in Washington. Was it when I was living in Washington or Oregon? One or the other. But it was scary. I'm looking over here at the chat to see if anybody's on Twitch. Chatbot is. Or Streamlabs chatbot is. Oh, excuse me. Heard about the new Rice Krispies called Rainbow Krispies? I don't know. There's so many cereals that come out so constantly. I don't remember. Oh, that was last month. Okay. Yeah, it was Ryan Hall who taught me that a tornado is more dangerous than a hurricane. That's what he said. I believe him. because he's a solid guy. The Pepsi Cola put Lay's chips in a soda can. Oh, no, I don't remember that, Robbie. I do not remember that. Hey, Grits! Grits is following. Welcome, Grits. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That would be over on Twitch. So welcome. I'm checking to see if he said anything. New York, New York. Everybody's up in New York. So, I've got my chippies today. Just munching on my chippies right now. Not sure what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. But there is the Great Value corn chips, the scoops version, the big ones. And these are nice and crunchy and wonderful and a lot cheaper than Fritos. That's for sure. So, highly recommend those. Those are really good. I need a drink of coffee. Mighty Taco. What is Mighty Taco? Is that a place or a product? I've been on just a freaking freak out ravenous for Popeyes. I've been eating Popeyes constantly. Usually the tackle box that they have, because you can get it for $6 through the app, and it's got 8 butterfly shrimp. It's got a biscuit and a side for $6. So I've been doing that a lot. But I've been able to get like free 2 pieces. No, I got a free 4-piece the other night in the app because I've been eating there so much. It's given me reward points. Local taco place with a bunch of... Oh, I've never heard of it. So is it only up in the north? That would be cool. Yes, that is a good deal indeed. Absolutely. And I think they have like a 2-piece with a side. Is it 1 side or 2 sides? And a biscuit? I think it's 1 side, a biscuit, and a pop for $6.99. That's a good deal too in the app. I mean, when you start doing stuff in the apps that have reward points, that adds up. And I love getting free stuff. That's just awesome. Free is a very good price. Do they have Applebee's? Do we have Applebee's? We have Applebee's around here. Lovey, didn't see you there. Welcome to the stream. That was me with Taco Bell a few months ago. 3rd and 4th visit, it was free chalupa. Yeah, what I like to do is I like to get their $5 box that has like 3 things in it, and a drink. What do they have? Like 3 or 4 things in it and a drink for like $5. And it's an app exclusive. And I ordered those enough to the point where I get the free redeemable thing. And I always get the Nacho Bel Grande, which is like $5 all by itself. Huge tray of nachos stuff and beef and cheese and sour cream and everything like that. And it fills me up for one meal. And so I usually get 3 meals out of that box when I have the free thing for redemption. Local to the Buffalo area. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense why I've never heard of it, or at least I've never tried it or seen it. Mexican pizza and chalupa, chicken chalupa. I'm still getting that $2 burrito. They still have that chicken avocado ranch burrito for $2 on the menu. I get that constantly. It's so good, and I usually do it in the app. So of course I get the points for it, but I also tweak it a little bit. I get it grilled, which is no extra charge or anything. So I get it grilled. It's good that way. I had some great tacos the other day. Had like 18 What? That's crazy. For $2.50? Supreme taco with 5 toppings at Taco Bell is $2.69. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be with any place you go to. It's going to be different. It's hard to be consistent for a lot of places. Some places actually manage it because they have good, solid management. But yeah, I mean, you can go to one place and it's horrible, and another place. I mean, the KFC right around the corner from me, awful. Although I did get the double down there, and it was wonderful. But I mean, it's like the people don't want to be there. You can tell, and it's dark and it's gloomy and it's not that clean looking. But the only other KFC I have is like 7 miles away, and so what choice do I have? I really don't want to go 7 miles unless I'm out in that direction. I get the one with the crunch wrap. Yes, beefy 5-layer and cheesy potatoes. That's exactly what I do. Absolutely exactly what I get. I get the crunch wrap, I get the beefy 5-layer, and I add onions to it, and I get the cheesy potatoes in the drink. That's exactly what I get, Lovey. Taking the Bel Grande nachos off the... I saw that! I am so... If that's a permanent thing, I'm so mad. That would be wrong, because the only other things they've got is like, you work and work and work for all these points, and then you get like a regular taco, which is like $1.50 something. Last bean burrito was a cold wrap with a teaspoon of dried out... Oh, I would be so mad. I'd be taking that back. I'd be making them do that over. Thank you, Eric. Everybody hit that like button. That's true. Looking over here at the Twitch chat. Don't see anybody. Instagram account. Well, go over to Fiverr. If you're not on Fiverr, start some gigs on Fiverr and make some more money. It's a great way of doing it. My cheesy potato taco was burnt like... Oh, yeah. I'd be taking that back. All the KFCs there are terrible. That sucks. See, that's horrible. I mean, they get to the point where you just give up. It's just like Burger King. They screwed with me so many times. It's just like, I'm not going back. Don't talk about the double down. How come? Because you got horrible double down. I'm sorry, Lambs. It's so good. Putting other stuff on there to replace it, but that was the most. Yeah, it was $5. That Taco Bell Grande was $5. That sucks because, like I said, that was one meal for me. It's funny how I can get a taco with real barbacoa. What the crap's barbacoa meat? Well, Taco Bell has their beef in a bag for Panera. I don't remember the last time I went to Panera, and I think it was only for coffee. I don't know if I've ever eaten anything from Panera. They're so expensive. Yeah, I like the cheesy Fiesta potatoes. They're good. They're like these little chunks of potato that's not too crisp. They're kind of soft. And then they put warm nacho cheese on top, and they put sour cream on top. Yeah, I like them. And they're not that much. They're only like, I think if you get them on just as a regular site, I think they're like $1.60 something, I think. Who remembers the Noid character? I remember the freaking Noid, and I remember the video game. Avoid the Noid. That was a fun video game. It's kind of like the 7-Up one, where they had the cool spot. That's a fun video game. My local KFC is great, but I found a better chicken place. Crispy Crunchy Chicken, absolutely. I love Crispy Crunchy Chicken. You can only find Crispy Crunchy Chicken in like gas station stores. They don't have their own stand-ups. They're always in gas station stores. And I love Crispy Crunchy Chicken. That's good stuff. There's another chicken place over here that I'm gonna be trying that's local. I think it's just local. So I'm gonna be reviewing them pretty soon. Broccoli cheddar soup comes in a frozen bag. Well, throw that stuff in the garbage. I don't like. Do I got something for broccoli? Yeah, that's close enough. I hate broccoli. Oh my gosh, I hate that stuff. Quesarito away also. That's stupid. That's stupid. No, I've never turned a cucumber into a pickle. I just get them straight from the store in their finished form. Yeah, that Burger King drive-thru was... I mean, I actually had to go back. Yeah, multiple times. What's that? Crispy Crunchy lambs? Gotta give them a try. Do I like vegetarian? No, I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore through and through. Yep, I remember that game. The Cool Spot? The Cool Spot was such a good game. Oh my gosh. I think I have it as an emulator. I think I have it on one of my emulators. We may have to play that over on Twitch. That would be fun when I stream on Wednesday. Beef and broccoli for lunch. Don't do that. You'll get sick again. You like the spicy chicken. I'm not one for the spicy stuff, but I mean, friggin', if you like spicy, get the spicy stuff over at Popeyes. You'll get better chicken, and you'll get a nice heat to it. Volcano menu is gone, but that's no big deal to me. I hate the spicy, hot stuff that burns your tongue. $8 miles. Yeah, you'd have to be out in the area. I'd have to be out in the area for me to drive, get something from someplace like that. I would never drive that far for anything. Although, if there was a KFC 8 miles away that served the real deal hot wings, I would probably do that. Oh gosh, I love the hot wings. Oh, I want the hot wings back. I need more coffee. So, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Doing anything fun? Oh, Todd's over on Twitch. He says, my YouTube didn't work for some reason. Yeah, Todd, it started 2 different versions of the live stream. If you go there now and you look, you'll see me going live. You'll see the real live stream. I don't know what happened. I probably hit something wrong. If I made a jalapeno pepper jack burger, would you take it? Not with the jalapenos, but I actually like pepper jack cheese. Ah, Eric's working, as usual. Whenever I get Chinese, it's either sweet and sour chicken, beef and broccoli, or shrimp Lo mein. I love Chinese food. Oh my gosh. Love Chinese food. Probably work. We got a lot of snow today. I'm from South Dakota. So your governor is Kristi Noem, right? Kristi is awesome. Kristi is so cool. Tonawanda, what's that? The new Arby's sandwiches. Which ones are those? I don't know. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff already scheduled, and I've got some stuff that I'm gonna be trying. One of it's a dollar store thing, but it's stuff that you guys can all get no matter where you are. That you're gonna get a good bang for your buck. I'm still trying to find the friggin' Wendy's chili in a can, and there's another one that I don't want to say. It's so weird. There's so many times that I will think I want to go review this and try it. And a day before I do, somebody else has put it out. And I mean really obscure things, not things that you would normally go, oh, well, everybody's doing that. But I mean, and I start looking for microphones. And I'm going, friggin' endorsement, Candomic. Holy crap, are you listening? Do you got listening devices in my house? And then I go, oh man. So I want to do something that I think is really going to be good. It's supposed to be out. I haven't found it yet. I'm really upset because I haven't found it yet. But it's going to be cool. Okay, Todd got to the right one on YouTube here. Going out for dinner with your friend. Where are you going, gamer girl? Would you rather eat mushrooms or... I don't know what that last thing is. What's that? I don't like mushrooms, so maybe that last thing, if it's a better texture and flavor than mushrooms. Good old Kristi Noem. Absolutely. She's awesome. Fish heads. I haven't. Roly-poly fish heads. Fish heads, fish heads. Eat them up, yum. I took a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in. Barnes and Barnes. I loved Dr. Demento. Oh my gosh, I love Dr. Demento stuff. Out in Hot Springs. Chevy. Shut up. Shut up. You got a microphone in my office, Chevy. I'm looking for it. You dang guy. Everybody ignores Chevy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's crazy. He's got mental problems. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Mushrooms or broccoli? I would rather eat a mushroom than broccoli because broccoli to me has a horrible smell and a horrible taste. Whereas mushrooms just has a weird texture and pretty much no taste. Which is why I don't understand people who like them. Yeah, Arby's is usually pretty good. Oh, absolutely know that song. I love novelty records. Novelty records are so fun. Dead Puppies. Let's see what else. I mean, everybody used to make novelty records. So yeah. I do know the Fish Head song. Barnes and Barnes. New King's Hawaiian Sweet Heat. Now I think I've done a New King's Hawaiian sandwich from Arby's a long time ago. I don't remember what I did though, but it wasn't a sweet heat one. Yeah, Arby's is pretty consistently good. I love their curly fries. Weird Al. Weird Al is awesome. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite songs by Weird Al is White and Nerdy. Is great deep fried in egg flour bread comes. Well, that's just because you can't taste it after you do all that stuff. Then it's just like, oh, I can't taste the broccoli. Oh, I like it. So Lambs likes mushrooms, all kinds of flavors. Really? Yeah, anytime I've ever had mushrooms on anything, I'm going, I don't understand. I can't taste this. Arby's roast beef sandwiches used to be really good. I used to get the roast beef and cheddar ones. And now it's just like the quality has gone downhill on at least the roast beef sandwiches that I've gotten. And it's just like, well, this isn't even worth the price. You raised the price and lowered the quality. What the crap do you got in here? Horse meat now? Yes, does your bubble gum lose its flavor when you put it on the best bedpost overnight? Yep, that was pretty close to the title there. You ever heard the song Stupid Cupid by, I want to say Connie Francis? That's a fun song. Anything by Lenny and the Squigtones is wonderful. Oh my gosh, they were so talented. I always thought they should have their own show, but then I'm going, you know what? That may not work to have them front and center. So I'm going, okay, well, you probably did the right thing just by keeping them as supporting characters in Laverne and Shirley. White. Oh, okay. Watch the official video. You need to watch the official video here on YouTube of White and Nerdy by Weird Al. The video is, it has Donny Osmond in it. He has Donnie in it. Do the Taco Bell voting on, I've never voted on the app. I've talked about some. Oh, are you talking about the quality of the sandwiches, Robbie? You said I agree, Tony. Just checking over here at Twitch again. Nobody there right now, or at least nobody talking. Nightwish. What is Nightwish? Yep, they see me mowing my front lawn. I know they're all. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, but the video is so great. And then they have an outtake video. Weird Al has an outtake video of him and Donnie dancing and doing a portion of it in front of a green screen for like 2 minutes straight. And Donnie, oh my gosh, Donnie is just fire in this video. Yeah, okay. Yeah, about the host speak. Hey, Knight! How are you? Welcome!
What's happening?
Welcome.
Hot stuff?
Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Psycho is always crazy. Yeah, we know this. Nightwish is a band. Okay. Okay, yeah, you gotta see the video. The video is hilarious. I mean, just as much as the song, and Donnie in there is just fire. Very cool. Oh, more coffee. I'll show you what I grabbed over at, I'm going to be reviewing one of these things, but I'll show you what I grabbed over at Five Below. In fact, hold on, let me grab this here. I want to make sure you guys can get your hands on stuff that I think is really cool. So hold on, let me go ahead and grab this. Where am I going here? I'm going over to YouTube because I want to grab the link for you because I have it in one of my videos. Phone was dead, so I had to charge it. What kind of phone you have, Power? I've got myself a Samsung S20 FE, and I really like it. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, so I'll put the link over here because you guys got to have this link. This is one of my favorite stores, and you just need that. And I'll go ahead and pin it to the top. We got the wheel tonight. People on Twitch on Wednesday saw the wheel to make our choices of who we end with. Okay, back to the stuff. Okay, so this is what I got, and I got it from that place right there, Five Below. Oh, you got an iPhone. Okay, I don't do Apple, I do Android. Always have. Got to be Apple. So Bunny likes Apple too. And Psycho likes Apple too. Got an iPhone. Okay, so anyway, this here is a gaming desk mat. You know how you usually get just your single mouse pads? This thing goes across the entire length of your friggin' desk. So you put your keyboard on it and your mouse and everything like that. Super Mario Bros. There you go. There you go. $5.55. And it's good quality too. Like I said, I'm going to be reviewing it, but I checked it out, opened it up before I bought it. Nice and thick. But I love the how it looks. Isn't that great? So I'll have that completely across my desk now. Oh, excuse me. So does it still work pretty good for you, Todd? Your iPhone SE 2020? I mean, as long as it works, there's no reason to upgrade, right? What you talking about, Willis? Okay, and of course, every time I go to Five Below, I need to get myself a new shirt because $5. $5. That's crazy. And look at this. Official Nintendo. Official Nintendo. $5. There you go. Isn't that cool? Mario, Luigi, the princess, and Toad. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? $5. Can't beat it. So I get myself a nerdy shirt every time I'm over there because you're always going to need clothes and you may as well get cool stuff, right? Super Mario. Yeah, I want to see the movie. I'm surprised that they did not release the movie on Mario Day. That kind of had me confused because Mario Day was like a month ago or something like that, wasn't it? And I thought, what an opportune time to release the movie on Mario Day. And I think they really screwed the pooch on that one. No, definitely can't beat it. Definitely can't beat it. Yep, Toad is wearing a hat. I like Toad. Toad is one of my favorites. And yeah, we're gonna do some old school stuff on Twitch on Wednesdays. I'm gonna stick to some old school stuff. I still may play some Dinkum and stuff every once in a while, but I think we need to do some Switch and just some old school console and old school arcade stuff. That's what I really enjoy most. And you know, we may vacillate every once in a while. I still got to do my wheel. You know, you see my wheel over there, over here. I still haven't hooked it up. But I mean, do some American Truck Sim, some Euro Truck Sim 2. I love driving, and that was fun. I mean, I had Whitfield food reviews and a lot of other people coming in those live streams to watch me drive. It was great. One of your lady therapists had passed away on Mario Day. Well, that's not a good remembrance of Mario Day. It's like Mario Day. Oh, I remember what happened on Mario Day. That sucks. Old school is the best. Yeah, I figure as long as your phone is doing what you need it to do, I am someone who is very sold on functionality. Something has to be functional over just looks. You know, if I'm getting some kind of functionality out of something, I love it, and I'll go for it. If I'm just doing something for looks, I don't know. It depends on the price and what it is and stuff. If it really connects with me or something, but functionality more often than not. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is getting more cereal. I love French Toast Crunch. Oh my gosh, when I reviewed French Toast Crunch, I fell in love with that stuff. Old school is always the best. Well, glad you feel that way because we're going to do old school. And I mean, since the Switch has gotten for Nintendo Online, since they've gotten the Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced or Game Boy Color. Is it Game Boy Advanced or Game Boy Color? I don't know. Let me look. Click, click, click. So they got Nintendo, they got NES, they got Super NES, they got N64. It's Game Boy Advance. So they've got Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on here now. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do some stuff there. Some of the Kirby's and the Zeldas and stuff. I see what they have for just regular Game Boy on here. You know, I never had a Game Boy. Never had a Game Boy. This is actually my first experience with Game Boy stuff. So they got Burger Time Deluxe. I love regular Burger Time. Kirby's Dream Land 2. Alone in the Dark. Okay. Not sure what that is. I can't even read that. Game and Match Gallery 3. I think that's what it says. I have no idea. Gargoyles, Kirby's Dream Land, Tetris, Super Mario World, and Golden Coins, Metroid 2, Zelda DX. That's Zelda. What's that say? It's too dark. Link's Awakening DX and Wario Land 3 are all the games. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that on. I got a game going. Let's close out of that and turn it off. I learned this. I had to learn this because I didn't know that. If you want to turn your Switch completely off, you hold down the power button until you get this screen. Can you see that? And then you go down to power options right there. You click that, and one of the, they've got two options. Three options actually. They have sleep mode, restart, and turn off. And once you go down to turn off, you hit that, and it turns your Switch completely off. Then I sit it right back over here in my dock. My computer screen went totally black and I freaked out. Yeah, I would too. I would absolutely throw a hissy fit. Yes, I love the Switch with online. The online, if it didn't have that online, I could really care less about it. Although I really like, New Horizons. Used to play Game Boy Color a lot. Good times. Game Boy Tetris Note was perfect. I'll have to try it. Switch is awesome. I'm telling you. Well, I'll tell you what. Now, Nintendo is saying that they're going to be putting out a 2. So I don't know if you'll want to wait. I don't know the timeline. You may want to Google it and find out the timeline, because it may be pertinent to just wait until the 2 comes out. Hopefully they'll continue to support the first one. Otherwise, I'll be really upset. But, yeah. So you may want to do that. I remember having a Game Boy, Nintendo DS, but that was a long time ago. Now I have a Nintendo Wii, Wii U, and Xbox One. The only console I have right now is the Switch. Used to have the last console I got myself before I got the Switch. Actually, that's my first handheld, was the GameCube. And I didn't get anything since. Well, we're still going right now, lambs. Played the game and watched for a while too. They have classic mode to make it look exactly like an old school game to watch. Do you play Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl? What is that on, Power? What platform? Because I've never played it. I'm just having a snack of coleslaw right now watching the stream. Nice. Coleslaw from where? Homemade or where'd you get it from? I do not like Popeye's coleslaw. It's too dry. I still, to this day, I love KFC's coleslaw. A Saturday stream too? That would put me at 3 streams a week. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. I mean, what would you want to do on a 3rd stream? Because we just kind of chat and crap like this and kind of, fly by the seat of our pants on Friday. And then we do some gaming on Wednesday. I don't know. Let me think about it. And let me see if I can put a twist on it. Maybe do something a little bit different or something, some way different. I don't know. I'll think about it. And no, you're not needy. Oh, it's on the Switch. No, like I said, I don't buy a lot on the Switch because I've got online that I share between 5 people. So it costs like $10 a year, which is nothing. And I've got Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've got 51 games. I've got this train game, which is kind of fun. And I've got this game called Company Man that I actually did a review on in exchange for the game. They gave me the game because they wanted me to do a review. So I actually played some gameplay of it. I think that's over on Twitch. No, actually, I think it's over on Old Nerd Reviews too. TOO, if you're not subscribed to my 2nd channel. Or my 3rd channel, I guess. No, actually my 5th channel. Yeah, KFC coleslaw is really the bomb. Just love to talk to you. Well, I'm just so interested. Psycho and Lambs. I literally can sit here for hours and watch you dink them in Animal Crossing for real. Well, good. I'm glad you're so easily amused. Because that just, you guys, see, this isn't a chore to me. This isn't work to me. This is me talking with friends. And I enjoy that. It's as much fun for me, or maybe even more than it is to you guys. So it's all good. It's all good. Joey likes it too. Yes, sir, Joey. Well, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Oh, I need some coffee some more. Let me go over and see what's on the advanced. Let's see. Hold on. What am I thinking? Okay. So much emotionally. That right there is what I hope for. Because it's like I was saying, and what I was saying on Twitch on Wednesday, I was trying to think of autism. When I couldn't think of what I was trying to say, autism. I attract people who have emotional problems, mental problems, and you know, I'm not being facetious or anything because I've got those too. I suffer from anxiety and depression, and even though I'm not diagnosed, I think I may have adult autism because I have a lot of the symptoms. I mean, almost straight across the board. And so I attract those people. A lot of people who watch me on the videos and on the live streams, come into the live streams, have autism. So it's kind of like I'm attracting a lot of the same people. So we got to support each other, you know? Because hell, nobody else does. Fave coffee, either made at home or from out. I'm trying to think. Now, I did a series called Java Palooza that I still add to when I do coffees. Look in the Java Palooza and see what I rated the best out of the fast food places. I like a dark roast, and I like a nice smooth one. Or a mocha frap. Give me a friggin' mocha frap from McDonald's every day of the week. A lefty and deaf. What is a lefty, Robbie? I mean, to me, a lefty is somebody who uses their left hand. I'm ambidextrous, but, you know, that's not like a bad thing. It's just the way I was made. Or the way we're made. You know, like I do a lot of things with my right hand. I do a lot of things with my left hand. Left-handed. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's some kind of, you know, thing that we were talking about. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being left-handed. Not at all. I throw with my left hand. I write with my right hand. But you're deaf, so you've got hearing aids. Do you have like the implants that stay in, or do you have like old school hearing aids? I mean, I know they've got these really cool ones that people can't even see, and they're like earbuds. They look just like earbuds. I don't like fighting games because I'm not very good at them. I used to be good at them when I had dexterity and I was younger and moved a lot faster. But I don't really do that anymore. I mean, I started out playing Quake and Unreal Tournament and Doom. I mean, so, you know, although Doom you can't jump in. It's really weird. You can't jump in Doom. Or even look up and... No, you can't. Can you jump in Doom? I can't remember. You can't look up and down in Doom, which is really weird because you're shooting at something up here and you're shooting like this and it's hitting them. Really weird. But yeah, I was raised on those games. Oh, old school hearing aids. Okay. No, Mortal Kombat I'm not good at. I mean, hell, it's just like, oh, I want to hit this guy. Left, right, left, right, left, right, A, B. I'm not good at that. I mean, I'm a button masher. That's just the way it is. Kid kicks my butt all the time. My son did too. I mean, he was raised on those games just like me. And he, just like anything he touches, he's so freaking awesome with them. It's just absolutely crazy. Psycho with the $10 super chat. How come I didn't get an event? How come an event didn't go up? Oh, there it is. It just took like 5 days. Thank you, sir, very much. Very much. Everybody give Psycho a self high five. Thank you very much, sir. That was very kind of you. And look at that. You made the little reader right there. $10 right there, going toward 300, which covers a month of reviews for you guys. $10 a day, month of reviews. So yeah, so you're on the board, Psycho. Thank you, sir. Hey, is it Rafi? Rafi, welcome to the stream. No, I'm more of an AEW guy, and I watched WWE when it was WWF. But yeah, I'm more of an AEW guy. I watch, sometimes I watch NWA Power. I started out watching wrestling in 1978 when I lived over in Oregon, and I went to the Portland Sports Arena in Portland Wrestling, Don Owen. And it's funny, it's Ric Flair just recently online on YouTube put over Don Owen, said what a wonderful promoter he was. But yeah, I was raised on Portland Wrestling, so I knew Roddy Piper when he was young, and Kurt Hennig when he was young, when he wrestled with his dad, Larry. And just wonderful. So I've been a wrestling fan forever and ever and ever. And I liked TNA before it went to Impact, before Hogan came along and Dixie Carter and him ruined it. But yeah, not much of a WWE guy. I think the last time I really liked that company was in the Attitude Era. AEW. Yeah, AEW is great. I may take a look at it, and only Rafi's talking about WrestleMania 39. Now, I may take a look at it. I probably won't know anybody I'm watching, with the exception of a couple people. But it's only because I have Peacock, and they have, WWE moved their service over to Peacock, and so I get it for free. If I didn't get it for free, there's no way in the world I would do that, because I don't care for it, first of all, and I wouldn't pay that price for anything, including an AEW pay-per-view, if it was, real expensive. My favorite wrestler right now is MJF. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MJF is a young guy who has old school built into it. This guy knows how to work it. He is kayfabe. He knows the business. He respects the business. He's awesome on the mic. He's an awesome storyteller. The guy just oozes old school wrestling. I love MJF. I would watch wrestling here and there. WCW, yeah, all that old stuff. Absolutely. AWA, I loved AWA stuff. That was on ESPN. Yeah, WrestleMania is free on Peacock. They stream all their stuff on Peacock, Psycho. I don't know if Trish is still doing wrestling. Oh! Lambs, come on, give me that the event. Why is the event so slow coming up? I like the event because it lets you guys know how cool somebody is. Event! Do it now! There it is! Lambs donated $15 to Super Chat. Look at that. We're up to $25 now. $25 toward the $300 for the month. Lambs, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. No, Hogan's still walking around from what I know. But I mean, his finishing move, that friggin' leg drop, over and over and over and over again, just jammed his spine. And I mean, he's got bad knees and stuff like that. So he's had multiple surgeries and everything. So yeah, he's not very agile. He's not very mobile at all. But I don't think he's paralyzed from what I know. Keep it going. Trish is fighting at 39? Holy crap, who's she going up against? Probably somebody I don't know. I mean, her and Lita did some great matches together. There's not many women wrestlers that I like or that I appreciate, but Trish was awesome. I mean, she gave it her all, especially when she friggin' flipped out of the ring, and I think she actually broke her neck. Oh yeah, Trish is hot. Yeah, hold on. Let me go over here. Let me find out where I am. I'm going into my browser here. See if I'm signed in. Yep, I'm signed in. Okay, let me take you over to the desktop. There we go. I'm signed in. And look, right over here, Psycho. WWE, right at the top. So if you hit there you go. And there's the premium live events, WrestleMania right there. They've got 38 seasons. And they've got all this stuff. All that stuff. And all the old school stuff. WCW, ECW. There's the territory stuff. See, they never could do Portland stuff because Don Owen was such a cheap... I mean, even though he was the best promoter ever, because he paid guys on time, he paid them what they were supposed to, he never cheated the wrestlers, he was a great guy, but he was such a cheapskate that KPTV Channel 12, who was the one who broadcast, the local station that broadcast Portland wrestling, would say, okay, we taped the show, and he would tell them to record over with the next week's show. Record over the previous one. So the only way you can see Portland wrestling, anytime you see anything from Portland wrestling, it's from people's individual VHS collections, which I have some, because they recorded it on their VHS, on their VCR, and put it out there. I digitized mine. I have somebody digitize them over on DVD. So I've got some great stretcher matches and cage matches and stuff like that from the territory. But I mean, Vince could never buy Portland, Don Owen, because he didn't have them. There was nowhere to get them. Big Show used to do a choke slam. I think it hurt him because eventually he did a knockout punch. Yeah, I mean, he's over on AEW now, and he just announces on, I think it's Dark. Is it on Dark or Rampage? I'm not sure. Trish and Lita, Becky versus... Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried Paramount Plus, and except for the Star Treks, I don't see a reason to have it. I would love it for the simple purpose of having access to all the Star Treks, including the Brave New World, which I haven't seen since I lost my free thing with Paramount Plus, but I don't see a reason to have it. I don't have any streaming... Really? Any. I have most of them. But see, there's so much that you can get for free. There's Pluto, there's Tubi, there's what did I tell you about Lambs? What was the name of Plex? Plex is free. There's so many streaming services that are absolutely free, and you can get on-demand movies and TV shows, and then live stuff also. I have Roku. I have Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah, AWA is great. I mean, one of the biggest, one of the best rivalries, the Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels versus Timothy Flowers. Was it Timothy Flowers? No. It was Playboy Buddy Rose, who was in AWA for a while, but he started in Portland. Buddy Rose was one of the best bad guys in the business, one of the best heels in the business. And if you didn't know him, I mean, forget his stint in WWF. That was stupid. Once again, Vince misused him terribly, but he was awesome in Portland. And him and I can't remember who else, but they had a rivalry going with Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, a very young Shawn Michaels in AWA. Yeah, there's no reason to pay for cable TV. Hogan versus Bundy in the steel cage made me so excited as a kid. Yeah, I remember that. WrestleMania 2, wasn't that? Since it happened on Saturday night's main event. I thought that was 2's main event. WrestleMania 2's. Well, Andrew, as long as you like it, that's all that counts. And that's all that counts, as long as you like it. Yeah, AWA Wrestling, world-class champion. There's Mid-Atlantic Championship, Mid-South. There's Smoky Mountain. Jim Cornette owned Smoky Mountain. There he is right there. Southpaw Regional. They don't have anything from Florida, I've noticed, because Florida wrestling was big. The territories were great before Vince destroyed them all. The territories were fabulous because they all shared people. I saw Ric Flair and Andre the Giant battle. Ric Flair was going against a guy we had, Buzzsaw Sawyer, for the belt, the NWA belt once. And Andre came up. Don Owen flew Andre up to Portland to go against Rowdy Roddy Piper and Bad News Brooks in, a typical Andre squash match. But yeah, I mean, they shared everybody. I mean, Vince likes to act like he's the only one and everybody else is stupid or non-existent, and he changes wrestling history at whim. Whereas when it was the territories, everybody shared each other. Ric Flair was flown all around the country to take on people in different territories. See, Jesse was big here in Portland for a while, Robbie. Only reason I pay for cable, though, is my kid uses it and needs my football and Bills. Well, I mean, Hulu does live stuff, and Peacock does too, I think, as far as sports goes. What I'm surprised at is they started the XFL again. What? So you went to a house show at the Boston Garden. That's cool. That's cool. Valiant, how are you? Let me get my sounds up here. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Watching from Los Alamos National Laboratory. We love the Bushwhackers. True story. Bushwhackers, before they were Bushwhackers, Vince ruined them. They were the sheep herders. And they were the most dangerous tag team. Oh! Oh, look at that! We got Oh, I had to come over and see that. Thank you so much, Psycho. Look at that. Look at that little needle going up. Hope this buys you some coffees. Get that extra sugar. Well, this is all going to reviews for you guys. This is enabling to do more reviews for you guys. So I appreciate that so much. Everybody give Psycho a self high five. Thank you so much, sir. Wrestling is the best memories. Yes. And like I said, sheep herders, if you, here on YouTube, if you type in sheep herders, Portland wrestling, I mean, they were in other territory as the sheep herders. But if you go sheep herders, Portland wrestling, you'll see some vicious stuff. It's crazy. So welcome to the stream, Valiant. Los Alamos National Laboratory. What is that? The scary nails guy that they had for like a minute? Yes, I remember Nails. I don't know what happened to him, but that was a flash in the pan. Totally a flash in the pan. But they've got AWA down here and everything.
Self-high five.
Oh, Lambs with 25. You guys are trying to up each other, aren't you? Thank you so much, Lambs. 25. Everybody get Lambs a self-high five. Thank you so much. That needle just keeps on going up. Isotope Production Facility in New Mexico. Really? The birthplace of the A-bomb. Are you at work there right now? That is so weird. It's so cool. That is crazy. Psycho and Lambs trying to outdo each other. Let's go to AWA. That's 2 seasons. 2 seasons. Ooh, they have super clashes. 3 seasons of super clashes. Oh, there's Sherry. I loved Sherry. She was on. Oh, okay. So they've got 3 super clashes. There's Cactus Jack. 2 hours and 34 minutes. 1 hour. Oh, Nick Bonkwinkle. Larry Zbyszko was an awesome bad guy. Oh my gosh. That guy was a great heel. 2 seasons of AWA there. Oh, there's a very young Shawn Michaels right there from the Showboat Hotel in Las Vegas. That's Shawn. So they only have, okay, so there's multiple seasons. There's Shawn right there. Greg Gagne. Adrian Adonis. He was in Portland before they went weird with him in WWF. Yeah, the Midnight Rockers. That was Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. That's what they called themselves. Challenge of Midnight Express for the tag team titles. Awesome. Bob Orton in there. Yeah, that's Bob right there. There's Marty and Shawn. Oh, there's Kurt. Kurt was a champion in AWA for a long time, along with Scott Hall, a very buff Scott Hall that you would never know was Razor Ramon by looking at him. But there's Shawn. There's Nasty Boys. There's Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, so, yeah, there you go, Psycho, and anybody else. Just go to WWF and watch wrestling until your eyeballs pop out. Main chat. Going back. That they made a giant mammoth meatball? What? I don't know what that is. Theoretical physicists enjoying your channel. Wow. You are like the fancy dude here in the channel. Wow, that's really cool to me. Loved Adrian before they made him the personification that they did in WWF. Adrian was very cool, and he was very slim too. I mean, once he went to WWF, he ballooned up and got really big. But I mean, he used to be thin. I liked China. I didn't like Sable. I think Sable, and I don't think in real life most of the wrestlers liked Sable. I like Mark Merrow though. He's a motivational speaker on the circuits now. Mark Merrow, who was Johnny B. Bad. But yeah. Yeah, you have a rivalry. You're going back and forth. My plans with my friends fell through, but we're playing games together online. Good. Okay, well, at least you're doing something fun. Andrew loves wrestling. Right on. Do you have a favorite animal pet? I do not have a pet, but I love most animals. I love most animals. Dogs are my favorite. I think cats are Satan in fur. But I love dogs. Let me show you a picture of Scott Hall in AWA. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You wouldn't even recognize him. Images. All right, there is a picture of, let's see, hold on if I can find a better picture of Scott. All right, there is a picture of Scott and Kurt. Let me take you back over here. There we go. Can you see that? That is Scott and Kurt in AWA. That's Scott Hall right there. I do have geckos in my house. Sometimes. I love them. They're so much fun. What did cats ever do to you? I just don't like them. They're mean. Dogs aren't generally mean. They're sweet. You can kick a dog and he still loves you. Not that I would, because I love him. No, I don't want snow. That's why I moved down here to Florida. To stay away from that kind of stuff. Sent me to ER for one? What did, Lambs? Yeah, that is Scott. Razor Ramon before he was Razor. Hey, Raven. Welcome to the stream.
Hello!
Just want to apologize for coming in here this straight. You have nothing to apologize for. You weren't weird or mean or anything. I don't like trolls and I don't like bullies, but I mean, I don't remember you doing anything. So it's all good, buddy. Cat you had for 7 years sent you to the ER. That's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying. You can feed a cat and love on a cat and be wonderful to a cat and everything like that, and they'll poop on your pillow and they'll scratch your eyes out. Tell me that's love. That's evil. NWO for life. For life. I can't find my hat. I had an NWO red hat. I can't find it. That's bothering me. I didn't know Brock was a college wrestler. Really? I thought he was strictly just the is it UHF? No, it's not UHF. What is it? The Ultimate Fighting thing. See, Eric doesn't like cats either. Your car loves me? What kind of car you have? That's right. The cats will kill you and then eat your body. Jiminy Lambs, that's horrible. Wolfpack fan. Black and white NWO had way too. Well, yeah, I mean that's what's stupid. When they had the Outsiders, when it was just Nash and Hall, and then when they brought Hogan in, one of the best moves in wrestling ever, the best friggin' swerve that nobody expected for Hulk Hogan to go heel. But I mean, when they had just a small clique, that was great. And then they started adding more and more people. And I think everybody in WCW would agree that they just had too many people coming in. It just made it stupid. Yeah, UHF was fun. The Weird Al movie was great. Mick Foley was great. I liked him as Cactus Jack. I liked him as Mankind, and just as Mick Foley, plain and simple. Didn't like him as Dude Love. I didn't like that. It just was stupid to me. Cars are alive? What are you talking about? Gamer Girl says cars aren't alive. I don't believe that for a second. See, Psycho didn't like Dude Love either. I thought that was dumb. Was I going to show you guys something else? I don't think so. Oh, let me show you the sheep herders before they were turned into bushwhackers. You know, we could probably watch a Portland wrestling and YouTube wouldn't say boo about it because of the fact that, you know, it's not copywritten. Nobody owns it. Okay, there's a picture of Luke and, yeah, there's how they looked in Portland. Let me get you over here. There we go. That was the Bushwhackers. And they were brutal, bloody matches. Oh, there's a picture of Roddy and Rick Martel from Portland. Right there. Oh, that's after he cut his hair. He had a hair match. Otherwise, his hair was long. He actually had a hair match, and I think it was against Piper. And he lost. And so they shaved his head. And he just kept it that way. Yeah. Showing people herding sheep. Herding sheep. You're seeing this, right? Okay, you're seeing that. But yeah, he had long hair. And that was them. Match with The Undertaker in 97 Hell in a Cell was that was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Undertaker, in an interview I watched, he said, oh man, he wasn't even supposed to come back. And then Mick came back the second time, and then he slammed him through the friggin' cage, and that was not supposed to happen. And Mick, you could tell it wasn't supposed to happen because Mick hit hard, and it didn't look like a slap that kind of braced himself. I mean, he hit hard. And then his tooth coming through his freaking nose. That was crazy. They have that Mario game where you hit the yeah. Yeah, they do have it on Switch Online. Yep, that's a fun one. Look at that. I just went back to the chat. The chat that we're looking at right now. Look at that. Look at that going up. Holy crap. That's exciting. Yeah, the Bushwhackers were brutal as the sheep herders. Undertaker was no, actually I liked that. I didn't just like it as much as the Dead Man, but I did like him as the American Badass. He actually made that work. I mean, friggin' Mark is a pro star. Yeah, they came out stomping and stuff. See, they didn't do that in Portland. That was bushwhacker crap. Well, I love talking to you too, Lambs. Yeah, Hardy was awesome, and he was like a few others. I mean, like Hardy was like Billy Jack Haynes. Billy Jack Haynes started out in Portland, and he had his whole career ahead of him. He could have been huge, and he submarined himself. Just friggin' ruined his own career. And Jeff did the same thing with his drugs and crap like that. I remember the match he had on the pay-per-view against Sting and TNA, where he came out and he could barely even stand up, and Bischoff, I think it was, or somebody, one of the people backstage told Sting just to get it over with. And so it was real short. Sting pinned him. He didn't even try and kick out, and it was over. And that's when Jeff was gone. I don't understand. When you've got a good thing, don't screw it up. I mean, that should be just, it shouldn't be rocket science. Yes, I love when you guys talk back and forth too. It's very cool. Ivan Putski was awesome. Ivan Putski was in AWA also. Yeah, Polish Power, Ivan Putski with that friggin' punch. I mean, that was almost like his, like Stan Stasiak's heart punch. If you guys know who Stan Stasiak is, I knew him personally. Stan the Man Stasiak. I'll show you a picture. And he was a big Portland guy. He was actually a WWF World Champion, Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Stan Stasiak. Okay, bring you over here. There is Stan the Man Stasiak, and I knew him personally. This man was huge. People don't look as big as they do on TV as they are in real life. And I worked with his wife. His wife, Kim, and I worked together at a place called National Video, which was a video rental place in Tualatin, Oregon. And Stan would come in periodically and pick Kim up from work. And I always bugged Kim. I'm going, Kim, come on, tell me it's fake. I mean, I knew it was scripted, but I'm going, tell me. And she wouldn't. She was kayfabe to the core. But Stan came in, and he was so polite and so quiet. And he was just nothing like his persona on the show. But yeah, Stan had this heart punch that he would raise the wrestler's arm up above their head like this. I can't do it because I don't have that mobility in my shoulder anymore. And he would punch them, and supposedly it would stop their heart for a second, and they were out. That was the end. When Stan did the heart punch, that was his finisher. He was awesome. You can't contribute too much. Well, we've got enough people in here, Lambs. By the time ends, you'll know everything you can about wrestling, because we'll all be brushing you up on it. That's okay. I remember when Roman Reigns left wrestling because of cancer. Yes, he did. Held it for, see, that's just it. That's one thing that I hate about wrestling nowadays, is back when I watched it, back in old school territory days, the thing was they only had a few pay-per-views. I mean, even WWF, I mean, the territories had theirs periodically, but they only had a few. That usually had like 3 or 4 each for an entire year. They didn't have them once a week, right? So it's just like they had all this time in between to tell the story, to build up a rivalry between a heel and a face. And so they had all this time to build it up to the point where when they finally had a pay-per-view, people were rabid, chomping at the bit, going, I want to see the finish of this thing. I want this to be finished and these guys to go at it, because they just told the story and they never had the guys wrestling together on the same show. They had them maybe running in and ruining their matches and stuff, but they built up this story the whole year to the point where when they had a pay-per-view, it was just like, oh, you were ready for it. Plus, the belts didn't change hands so frequently. I mean, and that's cool. 900 plus days, that's awesome. So by the time that it's you know, the promoters made the call to change the belt, or the booker or somebody, you were ready for it because you didn't see it change hands over and over and over again. They did it right. Plus the I mean, I could write a blog on what is wrong with wrestling today and what was right about it before. Maybe I'll do that. Rock was okay. I liked Rock. I thought Rock was really good. When Rock first started up, when I saw him, hold on, are we back on main? I don't think so. When I first saw him as Rocky Maivia, I think his last name was. I think that's what I called him. When I first saw him, I knew right away he was going to be huge. I mean, I could have been a booker. The guy had the charisma. He had the look. He was a good wrestler, and he was excellent on the mic. And if you can get over and have all that stuff on your side, you're going to make it big as long as you don't screw it up. And as long as you don't let a booker or a promoter screw it up, or, you know, these days a company. If MJF, I think, is smart enough that he will never go to WWE because Vince will bury him and make him stupid. And right now, he's awesome, and he needs to stay that way. Damar? Who's Damar? That's Cesaro, who does that awesome tilt-a-whirl spinning move, who used to be won the championship belt in ROH. Really? Recently? No, I did not know that, because I know that, you know, AEW, or not AWA, AEW bought ROH, which was a great move. Knock each other with chairs as Hulk Hogan. That's awesome. Yeah, they had some good video games out. They had some really bad ones out too, but they had some good ones too. Won it yesterday. Well, yeah, Vince has got enough bad stuff going. I mean, I don't like Vince McMahon. I really do not like Vince McMahon. Like I said, he ruined the territories. And ruining my Portland wrestling is not a good thing. I will not like you. I will be very cranky. Danhausen is fun, but he's nothing. I mean, he's fun. Let's put it that way. I love the character, but as far as being a legit wrestler, no. I mean, they don't let him do nothing. They let him get squashed all the time, but he's fun. His character is great, but not as a wrestler. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, we've been talking wrestling. I could talk wrestling for hours and hours and hours and hours. And people who don't even know it, like Lambs, they're still okay. They're still okay talking that stuff. But I mean, anybody who wants to change the subject, do it. Oh, I know who wants to change the subject.
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah.
Oh, the toothless fart lady wants to change the subject to farts. She wants to talk about farts. Let's talk about farts. Farts are funny.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Hit 2 buttons at the same time. Yeah, I liked him when he was in the one man gang. Yeah, he was really good as one man gang. Bob Surrogate? Are you talking Bob Saget? Is that R not supposed to be in there? Bob Saget! Oh, okay, so we're talking football. That's why I didn't know anything about it, because I don't know anything about football. But, I know what I was going to do, Lambs, for you. Let's see. Now, I know that... Let me get to it here. Okay, let's go back over here to the scenes. Now, you can go to sports. I mean, this is all live stuff right now. Women's basketball, softball, gymnastics, XFL. XFL is going on right now on ESPN. Women's basketball. There's hockey, NCAA baseball. All this is live stuff. There's Final Four stuff going on. They have college basketball. I like to watch the Florida people. There's South Florida right there versus Wichita State. So I mean, you can get live sports on Hulu, and like I said, I think on Peacock too. I'm pretty sure there's live stuff on Peacock also. Sports live and upcoming. There you go. You've got all this stuff right here. MLB, motocross, golf, rugby, horse racing. I love horse racing. That's always fun. NFL, basketball, cycling, speed skating, swimming, fantasy and betting, track and field, tennis. But yeah, so I mean, you can get live stuff on both those places. Do I have a favorite motorsport? No, not really. I'm not a real sports guy. There's only a few things that I like. I like basketball. I love wrestling, and you can call it a sport or whatever you want. I hate the term sports entertainment. And that's why they do it over at AEW. That's why Jericho as a heel does that sports entertainment, because he knows it pisses off wrestling fans. I love rodeo. I watch rodeo all the time on Pluto. They do rodeo stuff. The bull riding I absolutely love. But not as far as a motorsport. I don't really do that kind of stuff. But I love watching the rodeo. I love going to rodeos too. Rodeos are fun. The bull riding is just a kick in the pants. Very dangerous sport, but very cool. There's golf, and there's figure skating and soccer. There's motocross right there, super motocross. There's latest replays, rugby. There's IndyCar. So a lot of stuff on the streaming services. Got the hiccups. It's CAA. Girls can't surf. Okay. I have no idea. And there's sports movies. There's sports movies. Oh! Fart Lady came back just to say hi. Hi, Fart Lady. Put you on hidden. Man, I gotta turn up the air conditioner. It's warm in here. I did, Robbie. I liked Full House. I liked Family Matters. I liked the show. My favorite TGI Friday show was Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World to this day is still one of my favorite shows ever. I bought the whole series on DVD. You can watch it on Disney Plus if you don't have the DVDs, but I love Boy Meets World. Great show. Bull riding is awesome. Yep, Superfly was great. Jimmy Snuka was big here in Portland too, back in the day. A lot of people came out of Portland, or at least visited Portland. Most of them came out of Portland though. How about a little bit more of the bubbly? Absolutely. Competitive eating is a sport. Yeah, I mean, it's a contest and people win prizes and they win trophies and crap like that. So yeah, I think it's as much a sport as anything else. I mean, some of the funniest things I've seen as far as competitive eaters is the little Korean and Asian girls. Holy crap. They can put it away. And you go, how can you eat that much? And these little Asian girls are just wiping the floor with these other big burly guys. Just crazy. Yeah, say hi to Fart Lady. Hi, Fart Lady. No, Fart Lady never disappoints. I can't watch that Nathan's hot. Oh, but I'll tell you what, as far as hot dogs, I never in my life thought that there could be any difference between hot dogs. I thought hot dogs are hot dogs. They're okay, but there's nothing spectacular. And there's nobody that stands out. Until I tried a Nathan's hot dog, I was blown away. Nathan's hot dogs are so good. Totally blown away. And I mean, that blew me out of the water. I went, oh, yeah, I guess there is a difference. Molly Schuler. So is she a competitive eater? I don't know who that is. There's one guy that I watch every once in a while here on YouTube, and I can't remember his name. He's an Asian guy. What's his name? I mean, he's real famous as far as being a YouTuber. But I mean, he's been in competition stuff too, so. So she is a competitive eater? No, not LA Beast. No, not Joel. I don't know who Joel is. Beard? No. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe I can find him. I'm subscribed to his channel, but once again, I don't get notifications that he's on unless I'm actually in YouTube. Because YouTube refuses to send emails anymore. Stupid guys. God, I don't know how I'm gonna find. I see me on the front page here. I don't know how to find him. Competitive eater. I see Molly Schuler came up. Matt Stoney. Matt Stoney is who I'm thinking about. I'll show you Matt if you don't know who he is. Let me go to the. Here you go. That is Matt Stoney. That's who I was trying to think about.
High five.
What the heck? Psycho with a donation of $30, you dang guy. Thank you so much, sir. Everybody give Psycho a self high five. If you're down with NWO, then you're down with N for life. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Psycho. Yeah, so that is Matt Stoney. And he can freaking put it away. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Korean fire noodles. There he is in competition. There he is eating 200 Reese's peanut butter cups. There he is. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that burrito. 10-minute cup of noodle challenge. The one chip challenge is a lie. Not spicy. That's not true. I've seen people go to the friggin' emergency room. Competitive eater versus professional chef. But yeah, Matt's cool. Look at that burger. Holy crap. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I'll tell you. Look at that. Look at that little line going up. That little green line. Holy crap. It's just inchworming its way up. Psycho and Lambs. Where's Kippy? Kippy came in at the last of the stream last week. Where's Steve? Steve still has not made an appearance. It's crazy. Look at Psycho. Psycho donated $30 right up there. Oh, and it says what you said. If you're down with NWO, then you're down with NWO for life. That's cool. And there's Lambs up there. I love that ticker. Just because it gives people props. That's fun. Yeah, Matt Stoney. Joey Chestnuts is a hot dog. I'll have to look him up. I've never heard of him. Doc Ryan is a generational talent and competitor. I've never heard of him either. I'll have to look him up. They got to have YouTube channels, right? Yeah, I wouldn't do the one chip challenge. Like I said, I've seen TikTok videos of people actually being taken to the emergency room because they could not handle it. No way. And besides, my heat is the nose. I love horseradish sauce. I keep wanting to say yakisoba, but that's not it. What is it? The green stuff. See, don't get old, kids, because you'll remember something, then you'll... Oh my gosh. Lambs and Psycho are battling it out. Thank you so much, Lambs. Look at that. It's still going up. Lambs, you just want to see your name up there. I understand that. Well, there's Kippy up there as a sponsor. Thank you so much, Lambs. Everybody give Lambs self high fives. High fives. You guys. My sister does suicide wings. Oh, that doesn't sound friendly. Psycho and Lambs battling it out. Mr. Beast. I like Mr. Beast. He's cool. Man, he sure has made a career, hadn't he? Wow. I mean, if there's an example of success on YouTube, he's it. Lambs, I won. Lambs said I won. Oh, you should have said that in the chat so you could have been up here. LOL, I won. Or when you donated. Lambs just wants to win. She's just competitive. The hotter, the better. Yeah, I see. Heat. Like I said, I don't understand. As somebody who is not a heat guy, I don't understand why I love KFC hot wings so much. And we're not talking Kentucky Fried Wings. That's a pale, in the mirror comparison to hot wings that they put out. But the real deal hot wings, I don't know why I love those so much. But if I could eat those every day, but I'm sure my butthole would not like me. I don't understand. I understand a heat that is a good heat that enhances the flavor of something, but a heat that just wipes out the flavor and is just hot, like you ate fire. I don't get those. I don't get people who make those. I don't get people who like that kind of stuff. It makes no sense. It's just like, why don't you just stick a match in your mouth, light your tongue on fire? Because if you can't taste the food, to me, you've just wasted your money. And it's just like, why? Just drink the hot sauce. Don't even put it on food, because if you're paying for it and you can't taste it, what's up with that? Oh, that's what I need to get as far as a sound bite. The Budweiser guys. What's up? I've got to get that. I've got to write that down. I'll just bring up a notepad. So as far as saying hi to people, oh yeah, I don't believe I haven't thought of that before. What's up? That's perfect. Oh my gosh, that's my generation too. What's up? If I ever do the hot wings, have the Pepto on hand. See, if I do hot wings too, one thing that I like about the KFC hot wings is it's a dry thing. It's not a wet sauce. It's actually cooked into the skin. So it's baked in, or however they made it, fried in or whatever. But I don't like the messy sauce like that. Like buffalo wings, I'm not a fan of at all. Yeah, the hot that just is tasteless and doesn't enhance the food. If you can't taste the food, I don't understand why you're eating the food. Ghostface! Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. It's like 7:02. Wow, that's crazy. I need to do, let's see, what should I do? Oh, Mario.
Me, Mario.
It's me, Mario. Let's do the Squire of Gothos. Squire of Gothos is cute. No arguments.
You do have one saving grace after all. You're ill-mannered.
One of the best villains on Star Trek ever is the Squire of Gothos, and he definitely is a Q. Dipsy Doodles or Fritos? I don't know what a Dipsy Doodle is, Rob, so I have no idea. I mean, I would rather have the cheaper stuff. You know what I'm saying? The friggin' great value. These are just like Fritos at half the price. But I don't know what that other thing is. Biggest horror fan. I'm not a horror fan person. I love psychological thrillers, but not horror people. Wow, it's gotten dark. Hold on, I need to turn the light up. I've got my ring light behind me. Let me see if I can get a hold of it up here. No? What the heck? No? What'd I pull up? I don't know what I pulled up. I pulled up a cable that wasn't attached to anything. I don't know what that's from. Everything's working. Let me pull this up. Let me put that up a little bit brighter. Oops. No, that was the tone of it. Hold on. Let me get this right. There we go. Just a little bit brighter for you guys. Yeah, that's a little bit better now that it's gotten dark outside. Yeah, I like psychological stuff. The stuff that plays with your mind. Like The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis was wonderful. I loved The Shining with Jack Nicholson. I also loved the one that they did on TV only, that they did for, was it only 2 nights? I think it had multiple parts, but it was really good. Shining. And Stephen King even said that he liked that version on TV more than the one that was done by Stanley Kubrick. But yeah, that's as horror-y as I get is The Shining. I don't like bloody, icky stuff, slasher crap, but I love psychological stuff. Oh yeah, when he went into Chekhov's ear. Yeah, that's pretty creepy. Okay, psychological. And what is it? The Zuni fetish doll. I'm just going to say that. Who remembers the Zuni fetish doll from when they were a kid? I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to wait for people to say stuff. The horse bed and the Godfather. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Come over to your house and do your laundry? Why should I? I don't even do my own laundry. I just wear the same stuff over and over again. Man, I stink. Yeah, Salem's Lot from '79 with David Soul from Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, that was scary. That was scary, and that was a made-for-TV thing. I remember that well. Okay, anybody? Okay, Lambs doesn't know the Zuni. Oh, Lambs, you're gonna like this. I made the recommendation for Innocent Man, remember, and you'd like that. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? Don't Google it. Just tell me if you know. Zuni fetish doll. If you Google it, I'll come over and kick you in the news. No one else? No one else, huh? Okay, let me bring it up. I'll bring it up for you. Zuni. I mean, they've got one that you can buy, but it's like a few $100. I would love to have it because it's so creepy and I remember it so well. Scared the crap out of me as a kid. Okay, let me bring you over. Anybody else say anything? Hovering in the window. Yeah, that was creepy. Okay, right there. There's the Zuni fetish doll from the 70s movie Trilogy of Terror, which was 3 different stories. And the last one was called Amelia. And that doll coming to life was scary as hell when I was a kid. I mean, he's still scary looking, but you can see right here that they have him for sale at a place called Monsters in Motion. Let's see. See, $300 for him in stock. Oh my gosh. And he looks legit, like the real deal, because that's a screen cap right there. With Karen Black. Absolutely, Eric. It was called Amelia. There he is coming up after she tried to drown him in the bathtub. He grabbed a knife, a steak knife from the kitchen, and was running around her apartment. And she tried to drown him, and that was him coming out of the bathtub. Man. See, that one, I don't know. That one doesn't look right. But this one that they're selling right there, that looks just like the real deal. Man, if I had $300 to friggin' burn a hole in my pocket, I would so get that. Yeah, it's here on YouTube. If you type in, you can type in Trilogy of Terror, Amelia, or Trilogy of Terror, Zuni fetish doll. You can see that episode. You can actually see the whole show, the whole movie if you want, but I don't even remember the other ones. Each one had Karen Black in it as a different character. But Amelia, the last one, was the Zuni fetish doll. So, lambs, that's your assignment. Here on YouTube, type in Trilogy of Terror, Amelia, and watch that sequence. It'll scare the crap out of you. And if you put yourself in the place of a little kid, you'll go, oh my gosh, I wouldn't be able to sleep for a friggin' week. And there's after I watched this when I was a kid, I had to actually put my G.I. Joes and stuff away and like lay them down, because that's how creeped out I got. Rob Zombie fan, music or movies? Not a Rob Zombie fan. So I wouldn't know. I don't know. Fright World. I don't know what. I know what Fright Night is. That movie with the '80s movie with Roddy McDowell. That was a great movie. Because that was more a comedy. It was a comedy horror, and it wasn't bloody. It was well done. Oh, so I got this coffee at noon today. I think actually 11. And it's still hot. I love this mug. I love the look of it, and I love the Contigo, the Contigo travel mugs, the insulated ones. They're so good. I mean, think about it. It's right now it's 7-11. I wish there was a 7-Eleven here. Where's Andrea? Andrea's not even here. But I love these mugs. Yep, coffee is still hot. Oh, for the Condigo? Okay, let me grab you the link here. I have the link here because I love showing people this mug because I love the look of it. I mean, the look of it is great. Hold on. I mean, I have it linked in almost all my videos as a product. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you? My mouse wheel is being spastic. Okay, hold on. Let me do this here. Wow, it's 7:13 and we're still going strong, guys. Oh, I am starting to get a little bit hungry though. Where is it? Okay, let me look under something else. No, what are you doing? I said search across my channel. Oh, okay, I still got a filter. Okay. You guys, I've got a what's going on here? That's weird. Okay, there we go. I see what I was doing. I've got a video being released at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm having a hard time finding it. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Yes, right there. There we go. I love it because it looks like somebody wrote on a chalkboard. Hold on. I gotta move my mouse over to the other screen. There is the link to that exact mug. I love my stuff to have character. Just have character. Does it keep coffee hot or cold depending on... I've never put anything cold in it, but I think the cold is supposed to last longer than the hot. I think the hot is supposed to last 7 hours and the cold is supposed to last 11, I believe. Couple friends that are actors, are they like main character actors or background? Because I've done background. I did background a lot in Portland. I did background on the show Leverage. I did background for, I did Leverage for like 4 seasons. And I did every season on Grimm. All kinds of different things, medical examiners, cops. I was a zombie in the zombie episodes, the 2 zombie episodes of Grimm, which was so much fun. Party goers, restaurant people, dancing people at parties. It was mainly like cops and medical and stuff like that. I was a background actor in Portlandia, and also in the show The Librarians, which was a Dean Devlin show who did Leverage also. Currently unavailable? Really? Well, that's not very friendly. Hold on, let me check here. Oh, it is. It's sold out right now. Well, hopefully they'll have it in again. That would be horrible. I mean, you know, a lot of times when I'm using it a lot, it'll get nicks in it and stuff like that. And I figure, you know, when it kind of, you know, it doesn't show up anymore, I get little nicks and stuff, and all the outside is peeling or something like that. I mean, it's not peeled. It won't peel because of the stuff it's made of. That sucks. Oh, okay. So Halloween. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, let me show you some stuff here. I've kept all my I've actually downloaded and purchased videos that I was in. But I've got a lot of pictures. And I'll show you some. Let's see, where would it be? I'm trying to think what drive I should be looking at here. Production photos. There we go. Okay, so let me pull this up here for you. I'll go over here. Okay, so here is, I'll start off with Leverage, some photos from Leverage. This was an actual screen cap. So there's me. This episode was the, what was it called? The DB Cooper. DB Cooper Caper or something like that. But anyway, it was like flashback type of thing. All the characters were like old school detectives and stuff. But that's me, of course, as one of the the pilots, co-pilot there. He was the main pilot. They actually flew him up from California to do this. I was just local. And there's one of the main characters in the show. Then we go over. Oh, that's the plane on the set. The plane, you can't see it, but the plane's cut in half. It's not an entire plane. And you've got the green screen up here in the top. So, you know, when you saw like clouds and crap like that, that was all green screened in. That's me sitting in one of the Leverage chairs. But it was inside this big auditorium type place. And that's the plane that was supposedly flying. DB Cooper job. Yep, that was it. No, I don't have a SAG. That costs money. And they didn't care for it. There's me and pilot in my kind of ill-fitting pilot suit. His fit better. But that's me and him. There's the plane back there and everybody working inside. Airplane crash victim. Oh, really? Wow, that's cool. Well, thank you, Lambs. I mean, right back at you. There's me and the kid. I liked when me and the kid got to work together because he was signed up to the service also, so he got calls. And that's me and him on the set of Leverage. I was a judge in a cheerleading competition during the episode, and he was obviously one of the cameramen on there. You know, not the actual cameraman on at the crew, but you know, as a character. So me and the kid there working together. Me drinking my coffee, of course. Craft services was always great. And I did other stuff too. I did commercials and I did some in-house videos for different companies. This one, Craft Services, which is what they call when they put out food for all the actors and stuff like that. Not dinners and stuff, but just snackies and crap like that. This one, Craft Services, I swear it was like walking, that I did for a company's a little in-house video. It was like walking into a small convenience store. It was crazy. Okay, so I think that's, how do I get out of here? Okay, so that is all that I had for leverage. Let's go to Portlandia real quick. There I am way back there. He's so nice. He is so nice. He's quiet. I mean, unlike his character, he's quiet and he's so polite. He's so shy. It's crazy. Him and Carrie. So that was me back there. I was like a reporter in this thing. This is when like the bookstore, the women for women or whatever it was called bookstore was burning down supposedly. And this is just another part from that scene. There I am standing right there, trying to look as if I'm doing something. Oh, makeup is amazing. Wait until you see me as a zombie. Listen to Railroad. Yeah, I do. I love listening to Railroad. And now that I'm down at around the beaches, I haven't done it yet, but I should be able to get some really good marine stuff. Uniden SDS 100. Never heard the trains yet. Really? Tomorrow's April's Fool. Yeah, what? Wait for the video tomorrow. Okay, so that's the only thing I got from Portlandia, the only couple of shots I got from Portlandia. This was actually from a movie. I did a couple movies. I did one with Reese Witherspoon. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was a single word, and I can't remember what it was. But it was shot in Oregon, along the coastal, actually the gorge part of Oregon. And I did one with David Tennant, who was one of the doctors. I think he was he the ninth doctor? He's back as one of the doctors, but I think he was the ninth doctor in Doctor Who. But he did a movie called Bad Samaritan. That was the name of the movie, and I was in that too. But this movie, I think it was an independent thing, but obviously I played a cop in there. Sentinel or Arc software? What are you talking about? Are you talking to me? I have an actual radio. I don't do it online. Although you can do it online if you want to hear it. Just, bring it up in the friggin' web browser. Okay, let's go to the Grim photos, which I have the most of, and we'll go through these. That's just a picture of one of the chairs that said Grim on the back. There's me as a detective. Look at my sidearm. Look at my sidearm. The start of Autism Awareness Month. Oh, cool. You're on the autism spectrum too. Like I said, I attract autistic people, and I'm not convinced that I've not been undiagnosed and I have adult autism, because I fit everything on the spectrum. Almost everything. That's right, I'm detective. Okay, that's right, buffing the stuff. There I am, looking a little bit more serious. This was a different episode. Same outfit. I mean, you go to wardrobe, you go to makeup, and they do your hair and make sure you look good, and maybe put makeup on your face if you need it. And then you go to wardrobe, and they give you an outfit that they pull off these million or dozens of racks, and give you your badge and give you your gun, and then you got to turn them all in at the end. But of course I've got my coffee, because I've got to have coffee, and every good cop has to have coffee, of course. And there's a close-up of my weapon and my badge. Portland Police Detective. Oh, you were talking to Psycho. Gotcha. Yeah, different symptoms in different ways. That's how I can't narrow it down completely. But as far as some of the online tests I've taken, I pretty much hit every single thing. And it kind of makes it so you can put something to the way that you think and the way that you are, so you don't think you're weird and you don't think that there's something wrong with you. If you know that there's something that coincides with that, it makes you feel a little bit less whacked. And I'm speaking from experience because, there's a lot of ways that I think and a lot of ways that I act and, things that I can't handle. And, it doesn't make sense until you can fit it into something. Oh, dude, I was buff in high school. I mean, you've seen the picture of me in high school. Okay, next picture. Oh, that is when I was, what do they call it? Maybe it was a medical examiner. I was a doctor in one of the episodes, and a couple of different episodes too. This was a fun episode because this was actually my first episode on Grimm. They called me in. I went all the way down there. I stood around. I ate from craft services, drank coffee, drank pop, talked to other people, and then they changed it and said, we're not going to do this. We're going to do it a different way, and sent me home with pay. They still got to pay you. But I didn't do anything except went downtown to Portland and stood around and ate and drank. And I ended up getting wardrobed and makeup, and they did my hair friggin' weird. For some reason, they love to comb my hair over. It bugged the crap out of me because I looked like I was in grade school or something. But got all wardrobed up, and then they sent me home. You guys are so funny. Okay, that's another shot. This is a picture of one of the menus of the kind of food that we ate when we were on set. Not the craft services, but when they called us to lunch and dinner. I mean, sometimes I worked long hours. I worked an 18-hour day once, and this was during the zombie shoots. But I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we ate. Filet mignon with blue cheese. I didn't like the blue cheese, of course, and brown butter. Chicken marsala, lobster tail with garlic butter and lemon, fettuccine alfredo, scalloped potatoes, basmati rice, steamed organic carrots, braised mixed greens, and for dessert, many assorted cheesecakes, Oregon hazelnut salted caramel ice cream. We ate high on the freaking hog. So many people just hate me because I say what I want to say. Good way to drain the swamp, though. Yeah, that's for sure. Psycho loves you. We all love you. Wow, indeed, bunny. So, okay, there's a picture. There's that lobster tail. And those noodles and the meat. And that's the filet mignon. I doused it in horseradish. But there's that seasoned lobster tail right there. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, you and me both. So there's that. I think that was hot butter. I think I got some hot butter for the lobster. And they cooked it well too. I mean, you overcook lobster and it's really rubbery and not good. Okay, moving on. Okay, there's a scene from one of the episodes, and there's the main characters there, and there's me back there pretending to do something. I was dusting for prints or something like that. They told me, here, go over here and pretend to do something. So yeah, my puppy is having nightmares. Oh, so is she like going and running and stuff? Yeah, go love your puppy. Love the photos. Me too. Takes me back to some good times. I had so much fun doing this. I will never forget my time doing this. There I am. Different scene, doing the same thing, pretending to do stuff out of my little bag. They had all kinds of little things in that bag, and I'd pulled stuff out, pretended to be doing something. Yes, in her dreams. Yeah. Yeah, puppies are cute. Puppies are cute when they're sleeping. They like to run. I think they're chasing rabbits. That's what I always heard. Okay, so yeah, that one. There's from one of the zombie episodes. And like I said, I worked an 18-hour day the first day, and I think there was a 14-hour the next episode that I worked. I mean, it was multiple days, actually. It wasn't just one day period. It was like multiple days on some of these episodes. So there's me in my zombie outfit. You can't see real well, but we were outside, and if you ever watched that episode, we're running around in the crates at night, and the main character's in this car, and we're shaking the crap out of it and stuff and pounding on it, trying to get at them. All my zombie buddies there. It's windy here in Virginia. We currently have a storm warning and a marine warning, gale warning, high wind. So are you around where the water is? Because when we have like marine warnings and stuff like that, it's not a big deal. And riptide warnings, it's not a big deal because I live I think I'm like 15 miles away from Panama City Beach. So that kind of stuff doesn't affect us, but it's just like a warning isn't bad. A watch isn't bad. A warning is worse. So if you have a tornado watch, that's just keep your eyes peeled. If you have a warning, that means there's imminent stuff coming down. Have I watched The Walking Dead? Love The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. Last few seasons weren't that great. When they went, the last thing that they didn't care for those. The early seasons of Walking Dead were fabulous. So good. I loved Herschel. Herschel was my favorite guy. And Daryl, of course. Oops. Okay, that I think I skipped. No, I didn't skip. Okay, that's just something that I made up. We all took a shot. It's fun. There I am right there. It's funny. Somebody shot on their phone. They brought up their phone and turned on Michael Jackson's Thriller. And a bunch of the guys and the gals, I have absolutely no rhythm whatsoever. Bunch of the guys and the gals did the Michael Jackson Thriller dance and recorded it. It's somewhere. I have no idea where it is, but they sent it to me, and I would love to put it. I think I put it up somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. Oh, you live near the Potomac. Okay. Warning means there's a tornado on the ground. And yeah. So a watch is not as bad as a warning. And once again, Ryan Hall taught me that. There I am standing amongst the crates. All of this was fake. This was not real. They brought it in with machines that spread like this fog type looking thing. But there I am in my outfit. You still can't see me very well, but I had somebody take a shot because I thought it was fun. Okay, there's me and the kid. Now, this was the first zombie makeup. I had two people who did my makeup. This first one I didn't like, but they kept the camera far enough that you really couldn't see me. I looked like Herman Munster, but that was the kid. The kid looked good. But yeah, that was right out of makeup. That's the makeup tent right there. The warnings are more directed at boaters. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I've that's why I do videos on my Nerd in Florida channel now, because it's more for me than anyone else, because it's history. It's back when I watched a video review that I did here on the Old Nerd Reviews channel I was doing it at my son's house. And I was cracking up because I remember it so well, and it was so neat seeing him. So yeah, that was fun. So, yeah, I didn't care for that makeup. The other guy that did my makeup, loved it. That's just another shot. That's Isaac. And one of the other zombie people. Yeah, he looked good. I mean, look at on his face, look at all the veins and stuff like that they did on his face there. And she looked great too. Herman Munster. That's right. That's a great show. I love Michael Jackson's Thriller video. Doesn't have to be, yeah, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. I actually bought digitally Moonwalker. If you guys have never seen the mini movie Moonwalker of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, you gotta see it. I mean, it's like an hour, I think, or more. And it contains a lot of different sequences, and they have like this full-length mini movie at the end, which is so good. Look up Michael Jackson's Moonwalker and see if you can find the whole thing. Yes, Moonwalker was freaking amazing. Absolutely. With Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci was in the last part. Okay, that's another picture of that. Okay, that is under a bridge down in Portland. I was a medical examiner, as you can see. It was raining like hell. I'll tell you what, the bad guy in this episode was Chavo Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero's brother. Chavo was in this episode as the bad guy, so I got to meet Chavo. But we're hiding under a bridge between takes right now because it was pouring down rain. And this was a bridge right down in the heart of Portland. And of course they love to comb my hair over. I don't get it. I do have a handsome boy. He's like 34 this year. Yeah, Moonwalker was fun in the games too. Okay, let's move on. There's another wacky picture of us, 3 medical examiners. Yeah, I think I have a Moonwalker on an emulator, I believe. All right. There's me and my Herman Munster being weird. And I did that specifically because I thought I looked like Herman Munster. Yeah, I've met a few. Whatever show I was working on, I met all the actors and stuff like that. You really weren't supposed to interact with them because they were supposed to be in their own character and studying their script and stuff like that between takes. So you weren't allowed to go up and say hi or anything. If they said hi, they had to come to you. You weren't allowed to do that at all. And we couldn't take pictures other than between takes and stuff like that. That wasn't allowed either. Okay, let's move on. Oh, there's another picture of that. Another picture. Okay, this is between takes. This was during the day. The zombie stuff. As you can see, I was sweating up a friggin' storm. I've got a squirt in my hand. That gal right back there, she worked with us directly. She was so awesome. She was so awesome. She worked with all the background actors. And that's down in Portland. There's all the friggin' carriers and stuff. Yeah, it's fun to see this stuff. I agree, Lambs. And I was in it. And I just love reliving the memories. But yeah, that's just me during a take. Oh, there is a picture. That's a screen cap. You can see one of the main actors. It's funny, even though I was on the show all seasons of Grimm, except for one, I didn't watch the show. And I tried to watch it, and I didn't like it. But I loved working on it. Grimm had the best people to work for. The people on Leverage treated you like cattle. I didn't like that. Same for librarians, since it was Dean Devlin for both. But the people on Grimm, the crew members, became like family to us background actors. And I cried when they canceled the show because I knew I would never get a chance to do it again. But that's me chasing them, coming around a corner, getting ready to bite somebody, or at least fight somebody. Okay, this was another screen cap because you can see the NBC insignia there. But that's after this guy, I can't remember what they called him, but he let us out of the crates. We were all in the crates. All the zombies were in the crates at this one point. He let us out of the crates, and that's me coming out in the foreground, and you can see Isaac over there on the side in the dark, kind of. Definitely going to finish it now. Yeah, look for me in the zombie episodes. It actually was the end episode of a season, and then the next episode of the next season. And we got told at that point at dinner that we were going to be renewed again, and we were so happy. Because it meant more money, and it meant more fun. This was so much fun, guys. Okay, there's some more. Grilled filet mignon with port reduction, seared chicken breast with avocado relish, North Atlantic lobster tail with garlic butter, vodka pen pasta, au gratin potatoes, basmati rice, sautéed asparagus, steamed carrots, salad bar, lemon meringue pie, and chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. I think this was this episode that I was talking about, the last episode of the season with the zombies. You ever read the book Kindred? I've never heard of that. Who's your favorite rapper or singer? I'm not a rap person. Oh, LL, how long have you been here? Welcome to the stream. I don't know. It depends. I love Karen Carpenter. Oh my gosh, what an angelic, perfect voice. I love Karen Carpenter. I think I can't think right now. It's getting late for me. But I love Karen. Favorite show, Ed's literally cry. It depends on what it is for me. I was sad to see. Now, if Walking Dead went out on a high point, I would have been really sad. But it just kind of fizzled at the end to me. Because, I mean, that was a long time. Okay, this is the second guy that did my makeup. This guy did wonderful. Look at on my hand, on both hands, and on the arm, and on my face. Look at all of that, all the veins he put on there. That looks so legit. I loved the way he did my makeup. Grilled chicken wrap. I've thought about it, but it's like $5. And it's just like, I can't recommend you guys get something that's so expensive, because we're all trying to save money. So I played with it back and forth. Yeah, that's a good, and then I've got a close-up here coming up. Okay, that's a close-up. That's more of a close-up of my hand. So you can see all the veins. I mean, he just did awesome work. Oh my gosh, he did good work. There we go. That's a good picture with all the veins sticking up. Got to review what food? Oh, I wish I was reviewing that food. That would be so much fun, but I think they would have really gotten upset with me taking video. Wonder Years was great. The first one. I've never seen the second one. Didn't care to even look at it. Okay, so anyway, that picture was awesome. That picture was from the first one, and I actually looked better in this one than all the others. I looked more legit rather than Herman Munstery, but this was still the first makeup. So maybe it's just the angle that I took the picture at or something. But yeah, that's me right there, zombied out. Okay, there we are right there. Right there. There's all the cast, the zombie crew. We all loved each other and had so much fun and played games in between takes and cards and drank and ate, and we just loved each other. It was so much fun getting to know these people. And a lot of the people that you work with in one episode, you'll see in another episode because they'll call us back.
High five.
What the heck? Hold on. Oh, Psycho! Oh, Psycho's up in the game. Everybody gives Psycho a self-high five. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, dude. Thank you so much. Psycho just super chatted $50. Dude. Thank you so much, Psycho. You're awesome. I remember McDonald's first hand lemonade 6 years ago, and now they brought... Yeah, I don't remember the first time around, LL, but I did review the second time around. I was not impressed. It was like lemon juice that was sweetened. It was supposed to have pulp pieces in it. Mine didn't. It was just like, really? And you're charging a couple bucks for this? This is like, you should be selling this for 50 cents. I hate math. I was horrible at math. Oh my gosh, let me tell you a story. Back in high school, I had math credits that I needed to take in order to graduate. I took algebra 4 times until my guidance counselor finally called me in and said, you know what? Forget it. We're going to write the math credit off and say that you did it. Don't take this again. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I'm horrible at math. When you try and make me do numbers, my brain just shuts down. And is that like a autism thing? I don't know. Because I mean, I'm good with computers and technology stuff for the most part, but numbers, my brain just shuts off. My So-Called Life, I've never seen that. Remember the TJ? Yes, that was the dollar store ones, right? I remember doing them. I don't remember what they were like. Yeah, the pulp would actually make it legit because they said, this is supposed to be like real fresh squeezed lemonade. And it's just like, no, that's not true at all. You guys suck. Okay, next picture here. Okay, that's another picture with the cops. The cops, oh my gosh. When we had the picture with the fake cops, a couple of those are real cops, real Portland cops, but most of them are background actors dressed up like cops. But this one scene, they had the zombies and the cops fighting, and it was legit. I mean, we didn't hurt each other, but the only thing they said, they put us all in our places before they said action, and they said, go to town. And we fought each other hard. But like I said, there were no punches thrown or anything that was like hurting or anything. But I mean, we went to freaking town on each other. It was so much fun. And let's see, there I am right there in the middle again. There's a bigger picture of it. Little Caesars brought back the pretzel pizza. I remember liking that, LL, and I'm actually thinking of reviewing it again because the first time I reviewed it, I think it was with just with the regular pizza sauce, but they've got a cheese sauce now. And I'll have to look back at the review to see which one I did. But I think if I did do the cheese sauce one, I think I want to do it again because I think I remember liking it. And it's just the same as like a regular one that you'd go in, you know, like you get the cheese or you get the pepperoni. They used to have the sausage, but they don't anymore. The $6.99, $6.99 for the pretzel crust. I'd say that's a good deal. I did so great at math that in senior year, all I had to take was like art and home economics. Yeah, I remember when they had home economics back in school. They actually taught you stuff back in my day. Oh, I forgot to read your thing, Psycho. What is your favorite AC/DC song? I didn't know it's Angus Young's birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Angus. Oh, we'll have to do birthday for Angus. And then I'll answer your question. Hold on. Where's the birthday for Angus? Is it in my second sound? Oh, okay. Here you go, Angus. Here's for you.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. It's his day of birth. Yeah, that's right, his first day on earth. Happy birthday, yeah.
Here's Eric Matthews wishing Angus Young a very happy birthday. Art fart. Okay. So my favorite AC/DC song, I love Rocker. It's like the follow-up song on the album Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap to Big Balls. The song right behind it, Rocker. That's probably my favorite AC/DC song. Although I like God, what is that called? I can't remember what it is, but I love Rocker. It's his day on earth. Okay, that's another picture of the same thing. I did that up a little bit. I fixed it up. Changed the lighting a little bit. And I think that's all. Is that all? Yes, that is all. So I have all those. I have no videos because, like I said, they did not allow us to do video. And I did not want to take the chance on saying, oh, you got to go home. You're doing bad things. Because then I never would have worked. They would have never called me back if I did what I wasn't supposed to. Okay, so anyway, scenes. Main chat. There we go. Back to the main chat. Okay. Holy crap, look at that line. I just saw the line right there. That's crazy. It's over halfway there. Jiminy, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Where do you come up with the name Old Nerd? Bryce Tomlinson. One of my best friends back in Washington. I was trying to think up, because I was thinking, why don't I do a food review channel? I love fast food, and I think it'd be really funny. Hold on, I'm looking over here at Twitch to see if anybody said anything. It doesn't look like it. Okay. And I said, what would I call it? And he thought up, he said, how about Old Nerd Reviews? I said, I like that. There you go. Now you know. Bryce Tomlinson made that up. Yeah, the main song, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, is good. But Rocker is just such a kickin' song. Oh my gosh. Gamer Girl's fired. Why? What'd you do? What'd you do, Gamer Girl? Trying to go up here. And look, and look, and look. You fired someone?
Self-high five.
Lambs? Holy crap, Lambs! Lambs done it. Oh, competition. The competition goes on. Oh my gosh, Lambs. Self-high five to Lambs. You're crazy, girl. You're insane. Thank you so much. Holy crap. So are you over someone at your job? Are you like an employer or a manager? You're keeping me here. I know. Holy crap, look at that line. That line is insane. Holy moly, Gorgonzoli. It's crazy. Was I talking about something? See, that's just it. As you get older, if you don't start writing stuff down, I can think up something to do or think of I'm going here or I'm going to do this or something like that. And the next 60 seconds, I will totally lose any memory of it. It's crazy. How much is left for the camera? Well, Lambs did. Was it Lambs? You did 10 for the camera. But I mean, this right here is going for the reviews. So I can bring you guys good reviews. The camera. Where would that be? Okay, that would be on my Buy Me a Coffee. I mean, it's a spendy camera because it's an actual GoPro. It's the legit GoPro, and it's a really good one. I actually decided on it because I looked at the reviews and watched video reviews on YouTube, and so many people were saying that the last couple versions of the camera was not very good. They'd overheat and they'd stop and stuff. And so I decided I'd go to this older one because of the excellent reviews I got. Hold on, I'm looking. Let's see, where would that be? Oh, it'd be on my wish list. See, Lambs donated $10 to it, but I've got 374 to go because this is an actual bundle. I'll show you. I'll bring it over. Okay, are we on the desktop now? Okay, there's the bundle. See, it's got the camera itself. It's got okay, so hold on. Yeah, I mean, I want to use it for the on-the-go stuff that I want to do on the other channel with you guys. Let me just go here. I'll bring it up. Okay, so this is it's a Hero 10, and I think they're on 13 now or something like that. But it's got a dual battery charger, an extra battery, a 64 gig SD card, and it's totally waterproof. That's the one thing that I really wanted, so I could actually go into water with the actual camera. No case, from what I understand, no case involved, because usually they have the little plastic transparent cases that they go in, but this is no case, so you just get to go in. And I believe it's 4K. See, it shoots at 60 frames, which is what I want, because that's what I shoot my videos at. That's why they're so clear and so smooth, is I shoot them at 60 frames per second instead of, a lot of people shoot at 30 or 29. Some people shoot 24, and that's usually what movies are shot with. But I do it 60. Maybe this wasn't 4K. But I did it because it shot at 60, and I did it also because the price was right for everything you got. But I got it because it was totally waterproof. Because usually, like this case right here, for this camera, this is what a normal one would go in, these transparent cases. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is 5.3K video, so it's even over 4K. I mean, people on YouTube can't, unless they have like a 4K screen or monitor that they're watching on, they won't even notice. I mean, it just takes up extra size and everything. But That's even better than a 4K. But yeah, it gets good ratings. Oh, except for somebody just recently posted. Okay, well, somebody has done some recent posting here, and it's not looking good. Maybe I'm going to have to do some more looking. Shoot. The GoPro people, I mean, they're the people who make these cameras, who brought out the action cam. And you'd think that they'd be really quality stuff. And it's not always the case. And there's some bad stuff being said about it. Yeah, 374. So I'm going to have to keep looking. Do the fart lady? Okay, we'll do the fart lady. Let's see. Here we go. Fart lady.
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There's the fart lady for you. Turn her off, otherwise she'll come back if I go to a different scene. Yeah, the camera donations are through Buy Me a Coffee, but I would much rather have the donations go for the reviews, because that's going to give you better reviews, because it's not cheap doing this stuff. It's not like people who just kind of dream up silly stuff and they shoot their video, and then it's just like every time me or Ken Domick or Dame Drops or the smaller people like Endorsement. I mean, because we don't make a lot of money because we're smaller YouTubers. I mean, Dame's been on friggin' TV on Food Network and stuff like that, so he's got money coming in, probably residuals and everything like that. And I think he was in a movie also. But the smaller YouTubers, every time we go out, we're paying for our stuff. Every time I go and put money out for a burger or a pizza or something like that, I'm paying for that out of my pocket. So, I mean, this takes a lot of pressure off me, because then it's just like, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about, do I go here and do a review or do I pay my electric bill? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not that bad, but I mean, especially with food prices have gone up through the freaking roof. I mean, you can't get a burger for less than $5 anymore, and that's not even a combo. So, everything's going up. 3-hour stream? Oh my gosh, we have been on 3 hours. Yes, very grateful. Absolutely. Eric said a mouthful. Very grateful. Well, like I said, that takes it off of me, because it's kind of like somebody who came to you and said, I'm going to pay your rent for a month. I mean, now that I'm a homeowner, I don't have rent and I don't even have mortgage. I bought this like outright, with somebody else, with somebody else's help, a relative. So, and I was so blessed to get this at such a wonderful deal. But I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot different being a homeowner than it is rent. But I mean, it's like somebody who came to you and said, I'm going to pay your rent for a year, or I'm going to pay your, this, that, or the other thing for a year. It takes the pressure off, because it's just like, oh, I can actually breathe a little bit. Yeah. Lay's Stacks is 100 times better than Pringles. Lay's Stacks. I don't know if I've ever had Stacks. I don't know. You may have to check through my reviews, see if I've ever reviewed Stacks. But they're better than Pringles, huh? See, I like the Aldi's ones. They've got a really potatoey flavor. Good stuff. But yeah, that's I may have to try those. And they're less, aren't they? London Bridges, welcome to the stream. Or have you been here for a while?
Hello.
How are you? Comet Gray, have you been lurking too? Welcome. Here, I'll play you a different one. There you go.
What's happening, hot stuff?
No, I've never played Roblox. I have a nephew that plays that, but I've never played that. I played Minecraft. I didn't care for Minecraft. What's the name of the game? I said it on Wednesday stream. I can't believe I've forgotten it. Oh my gosh. There was this game that was online only, and once the servers went down, it was dead in the water. And I can't remember what it was called all of a sudden. I hate when my brain does that. Oh my gosh. Yes, taxes are killer. Absolutely, lambs. And that's the thing. It's just like, why am I paying something to somebody for something that I bought that I should own? You should have no say in my money anymore. And yet they, oh yeah, it's ours too. Oh, I don't believe so. But it is what it is. Gamer Girl plays Roblox. Favorite restaurant in Florida? Everything that I've tried so far, I haven't tried a whole heck of a lot. I love Captain D's. Now, Captain D's is a line, you know, it's not just Florida, or it may be just Florida. Didn't we find that Captain D's was just Florida? I think we did. I love Captain D's, but there's this place that I want to go to, and I'm trying to think of the name of it. Oh, my phone's not in here, but I just took pictures of it. What was the name of it? I can't remember. I love Captain D's though. I mean, good prices for really decent seafood. And I love seafood. Anytime I can get it, I love seafood. Seafood and Chinese food are my two passions. So anytime I can go to Captain D's and get great stuff. I mean, that's last time the stuff I got was, I mean, it was, I'll show you for you guys who haven't seen it yet. I'll go ahead and go over to the website. Captain D's. Okay. Let's see, hold on. There it is. So let me bring you back over. There we go. I'm doing great, but I left you Mountain Dew Maui. Really? On the Maui one? I'll have to look, London. London Bridges. Okay, is that so? That's your name. That's your name. How I'd recognize you over here. London Bridges. I'll look. I mean, sometimes I get so bogged down with comments. And sometimes they don't even show up. There are times that people's comments didn't even show up, and you can blame YouTube for that, but I'll look. Property and school taxes. See, it's really a bummer paying friggin' school taxes when your kid isn't even in school. Yes, it's seafood. So yeah, the lobster feast stuff is back. So let's go to their menu. Just go to the menu. What's new? This is what I had recently. Oh, I guess it's there. I had the lobster bites, fish, and shrimp meal. So what you get is you get 4 perfectly poppable lobster bites made with real North Atlantic lobster, 1 piece of our famous batter dipped fish, 4 crispy butterfly shrimp served with 2 sides, and hush puppies. $6.99 for that whole freaking thing. Yeah, shrimp, fish, lobster, hush puppies, and 2 sides. I usually get their fries. Their fries are really good. But I mean, if you go to the sides, I'll show you what you can get on their sides. Their lobster rolls, they were smallish, but I mean, North Atlantic lobster isn't cheap. I like their lobster bisque too. That was good. But let's see. Let me go to their sides here. Desserts, family meals, kids meal sides. Okay, so this is what you can get on the sides. Corn on the cob, mac and cheese, loaded baked potato, coleslaw, French fries, green beans with, I think it's bacon or ham in it, okra, broccoli, or a regular baked potato. That's the sides that you can choose from. A couple of them, I think, like the corn and the baked potatoes, they cost a little bit more if you have those as the sides, but stuff like the coleslaw and the French fries and the green beans and stuff.
High five.
Oh, Psycho, you dang guy. Psycho with a $20 super chat. Get yourself some Lay's stacks. Well, I should be able to get a few different ones with $20. Thank you so much. Everybody gives Psycho a self high five. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So much. I cannot thank you enough. And you can get like a side of shrimp. Let's see. Yeah, a side of butterfly shrimp. I think on the app, this is like $1.99 or $1.50 or something. It's just crazy. For I think it's 5. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 tails there. So 5 shrimp on the side for like $1.99 extra. So you can add shrimp like that. So, friggin' $8 for all that food. That's crazy. And it's good. It's really good stuff. Fish favorites, they have grilled fish, they have battered fish, they have spicy battered fish, southern style fish, they have catfish, they have pollock. Just wonderful stuff. And if you didn't see the review of the fish sandwich, it was crazy. I mean, that's legit. 2 big fillets like that just hanging out. I had the fillets breaking in half because just friggin' strips of fried fish hanging out the sides. 2 big ones. It was really good. Good tartar sauce and the lettuce on it. Just nice stuff. Yeah, so that's good stuff. Look at that. I just went back to the main. Look at that green. That's crazy. You guys. Yeah, they definitely need to expand outside of Florida. Because if you go there, I'm going to find a Captain D's. Locations. See, they have one that's just like 1.5 miles from me. Oh no, it's 3.4 miles from me. And they have another one that's 6.7 miles from me. But I don't see all the locations. But I believe that everything is in Florida. And yeah, I'd agree. They need to expand out. They're it makes me wonder if they're kind of like Burgerville in the Pacific Northwest that refuses to go outside of Oregon and Washington. They absolutely refuse to. And that's cool because we had a coffee company in Portland that everybody loved. And then when they went outside of Portland, it's kind of like you felt like they were traitors to the cause. It was kind of like Voodoo Donut. When Voodoo Donut went outside of Portland, you kind of felt like, oh, treason. That's horrible. But I mean, Voodoo Donut, I've never cared for Voodoo Donut. I think they were pretty much just a tourist thing, because they made all these weird donuts and crap. But they were more touristy than any. I don't think they had great donuts. I mean, I am a Krispy Kreme fan through and through. I think they have the best donuts ever. They just friggin' melt in your mouth. Oh, Lambs is mad. You got Lambs all upset. Psycho, you dang guy. But yeah, so, and I can't remember the name of the coffee company that went outside of Oregon. It started with an S, and I'm not talking Charbucks. Because Charbucks to me doesn't make coffee. They make liquid soot. Oh my, oh my. Well, we're not doing the camera cycle. We're doing the reviews. No, like I said, I need to find a different camera because if it's starting to get bad reviews and people are starting to say that it shuts down and somebody said the battery doesn't last and stuff like that, then I've got to do some more research. So what I'm going to do is just apply Lambs' $10 to the food reviews stuff. Because like I said, that's going to get you guys better reviews. Their food is good, but I could easily make it at home. Whose food is good? You're not talking Captain D's, because you can't make that kind of stuff at home. Near the ocean. That explains the variety and good price. Yes, I believe it does. I do believe you're right, Bug. They are near the ocean. No, not Starbucks. It's Charbucks. 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 Because it is literally liquid soot. I mean, they've admitted that they burned the beans on purpose. Am I getting anybody over on Twitch? Nope, not since Todd. But he jumped ship over here. Oh my gosh, 8:18, guys. 8:18. What are we doing? Isn't it past anybody's bedtime? All us old people? No, I'll probably be up till like 1 or something like that editing. I've got some editing to do. Some videos that I've shot, but I need some editing to do. 9:18. So it's 9:18. So you're an hour later. You're more Eastern. Which was the better match? Hogan versus Andre or Ricky? Oh, I would have to say, as far as from a wrestling standpoint, a legit wrestling standpoint, move for move, I'd say it was Ricky and Macho Man. They had a good storyline built up. I mean, Hogan and Andre had a really superb storyline built up. But it's just like, like I said on the Twitch stream, if they had let Hogan wrestle the way they let him wrestle like he did in Japan, it would have been a good match. But I mean, by that time, Andre was in such pain and he could barely move. So as far as a wrestling match, it would be Steamboat and Macho Man. College students don't have bedtimes. They don't. You don't have anybody knocking on your door saying, gamer girl, it's time for bed. Turn off the light. Quit reading comic books under the covers. What, why? That's not a whole sentence. What are you saying? What, why? Oh, Soil! Holy crap, Soil. We've been on over 3 hours and you just got here? Did you just get here?
What's happening?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, sir. What are you doing? What's going on? Yes, Hogan could wrestle. And if you were never exposed to Japan, you wouldn't never know that. You would think he was a one-trick pony with his leg drop and his friggin' hulking up and crap like that. But I mean, in Japan, when I saw the first match in Japan of him wrestling, I was floored. I'm going, this guy can actually move. He actually knows wrestling moves. Blew me away. Just got here. Well, wow. You're very late, but we're still on. So they cancel each other out. It's all good. That's right. That's right. Well, dang, guys, I'll tell you what. I do need to eat. I haven't eaten in many hours now. Watching Murder Mystery 2 movie with Adam Sandler. So is that a legit, that's the name of the movie, Murder Mystery 2? Yeah, I mean, as far as his energy and his persona, I mean, Hulk Hogan, everybody knows Hulk Hogan because of that fact. If you were to say, you know, I knew Hulk Hogan because of his good wrestling, but you knew Hulk Hogan because of the way they marketed him, that was legit. And it was fun. Absolutely. It was fun as crap. So Murder Mystery 2. So is it a comedy? I know that Sandler has done some drama type stuff. But is it a comedy or a drama? Buddy forgot. Oh, Bunny's got old timers disease like I do. She forgot. That's okay. See, I had a person say to me, no, it wasn't some person that said it to me. It was a comedy bit. I think it was Steve Martin when he used to do stand-up. Well, if you forgot, it must not have been very important, or you wouldn't have forgot it. Yeah, that was Steve Martin on a comedy bit when he used to do stand-up. Must not have been very important. Oh, comedy action. Okay. So something along the lines of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's that old timer's disease kicking in. Uncut Gems without... I've never seen that. What is that one? There's only a couple movies that I really appreciate Sandler in. 50 First Dates was hilarious. And it was such a good movie. It was touching and it was nice with him and Drew. And then him and Drew doing Blended. Blended was another fun movie. I really liked Blended. If you've never seen Blended, take a look. I know it's on some of the streaming services. I'm not sure which one, but just Google Blended and it'll show you down the side where you can watch it. It is. See, Bunny's into these 2-word things. Keeps us guessing what she's talking about. It is. Okay, then. It is. Oh, my goodness, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Blended is good. I love Blended. And 50 First Dates. I actually bought that on DVD. And you can watch that on the streaming services too. I think most of them have that movie. But yeah, that was fun. That was really good. Well, guys, I'm getting kind of petered out. How about you? It seems like everybody's talking less, so maybe it's time to call it a day. He was the Hulk, hulking up and beating down, and then he finally hulked up and pointed. Yep. I mean, every match was the same. You called it. You knew it was the end of the match when he did those things. And it's just like, really? Okay. Time to call it a night. Gamer Girl agrees. Uh-oh. What did London say? Uh-oh. London. London got hit by the chat bot. I wonder if he legitimately said something bad or if it just caught him. London, I don't know what happened, buddy. If you said something bad that you shouldn't have, that's not good. Don't really have anything more to say about it because I don't know what happened. Because Streambot caught ya. Adios, Tony. Have a good weekend. You too. Yeah, Sandler's funny. Him and friggin' what's his name? Chris Farley doing the lunch lady thing. Chris Farley was so funny. Oh my gosh, he was funny. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll give you another movie to watch. Everybody and Lambs especially, because I'm kind of giving Lambs stuff to watch. If you have never seen Summer Rental with John Candy, watch that. It is so good. I'm not sure where you can find it. I think I have seen it on some of the streaming services, but Summer Rental. And now that I'm down here in Florida, it means even more to me, but it is such a good movie. I have never seen Wedding Singer, Spanglish, and I've never seen that. I don't even know what Spanglish is about. Poop before the streams. No, I didn't know I pooped before the streams. How do you know this? Do you have like a camera in my bathroom, gamer girl? Yeah, my voice is starting to go. I love Summer Rental, so you've seen it. Yep, one of my favorite movies is Summer Rental. Man, that's good. Pedro Morales held him in the corner, and then King Kong Bundy kept hitting him in the corner. Who? Who was that? Are we talking Hulk still? I remember Pedro. I liked him. Little short Mexican guy. He was cool. My favorite wrestler, although, was a guy named Kangaroo Lord Jonathan Boyd. When he was in Portland. He used to be an Australian talking dude. Australian hat. He had this big, huge wooden boomerang that he would hit people with. But as a face, I didn't like him as a heel. But as a face, I mean, he played a good heel, but I didn't prefer him as a heel. As a face, he was so over with the fans. It was incredible. If you ever want to see what I'm talking about, they've only got a few videos of him on YouTube. Type in Jonathan Boyd, Portland Wrestling, and you'll see, I mean, he was great. And he actually, I believe that Hogan got his Hulk up from Johnny Boyd, because he would do the same thing. If somebody opened Johnny Boyd up, when he started bleeding, he would see his own blood and start hulking up. And Buddy Rose would be hitting on him, and it's just like, it didn't affect him, right? And he would just go to town. I believe that Johnny Boyd was the original Hulkster. Hulk Hogan, okay. Oh, okay, I remember that. Okay, I remember that, gamer girl. Uncle Buck. Yes, I love Uncle Buck. I love most of John Hughes's movies. Absolutely. John Cena is your favorite wrestler. Okay, yeah, John Cena was good. I saw him also. See, like I said, I could have been a booker. I saw Cena when he started in, I can't remember the name. It was a documentary of this one wrestling federation that he was in. This local little one that he was in before they called him up to WWE. And I looked at this guy. I saw his look. I saw the way he wrestled. I saw him on the mic here, and I said, this guy is going to be huge. And just like Rock, he became huge. I could have been a booker. I still could, if there was territories. I mean, I think there's still a couple little pockets of pro wrestling here in Florida, but I have yet to find them. I've seen a couple things on Facebook, but I haven't really looked into them. I think it'd be fun. See, because going to a wrestling match back when I was watching Portland wrestling back in the day, they didn't have mats on the floor. I mean, it was cement. They didn't have things around, barriers surrounding the separating the wrestlers from the crowd. So wrestlers would come out, jump out, and get in your face. I had yelling matches with wrestlers, with heels, face to face, like this far apart. It was so much fun. And when they would throw them out, they would hit on the cement. There was no padding and all this other cushy stuff. It was an experience more than like a play where you just go and you sit and you watch what's going on. You interacted. I remember this one wrestling match in Idaho, this territory in Idaho that I was at. And I'm sure it was a plant. I'm sure the guy was a plant. I can't imagine it not being. But at one point, there was this guy who was heckling this one heel in the ring. The heel jumped out of the ring, chased him out through the outside doors into the parking lot, and everybody else followed to see what was happening. And he beat the crap out of this guy. And I have to think, lawsuit and stuff like that. He had to have been. Oh, LL with a donation of $1.99. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. What is your favorite soda? I was telling about him earlier. But anyway, let me finish the story real quick. And like I said, I don't know if it was legit or not. Probably not. But he beat the crap out of this guy. Wrestling was interactive when I was a kid, when I was young. It was wonderful. Okay, so what is my favorite soda? Oh, what do you think of the Minions? I love Minions. I am such a fan of Minions. Okay, so what is my favorite soda? I was telling everybody that I went to Wendy's earlier today to get my $1 Dave's single that they have through the app, and which is normally a $5 burger. And in their fountain, they've got the touch screen type of things. They had lemon Coke. And I mean, when they brought in lime Coke, they got rid of lemon Coke. And I was so pissed because I loved lemon and I didn't like the lime that much. But I love lemon Coke. I was absolutely thrilled today to find lemon Coke. So I would say lemon Coke is my favorite kind. As far as a brand, I'm loving the Faygo stuff. The Faygo stuff is so legit down here. And it's so cheap. It's like half the price, half the price or more of the big boys for really good colas and lemon limes. And there's a couple things that you guys have said you should try this kind of Faygo. So I'm going to keep trying those and I'm going to keep reviewing those for you. Because you can like get a small 20 ounce that's usually like $2, $2.50 in the store. A Faygo for like, I think I got it for like 40 cents. 40 cents? Seriously? That's a no-brainer. So yeah, Faygo is awesome. I agree. Remember reciting the Jose Ole steak and cheese chimichangas. Reciting? I don't remember those. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about, though. Gamer girl. I remember the friggin' what's it called? What's his name? The Marvel guy. Dead. What's his name? In the red suit. I remember reviewing those chimichangas. Those were 7-Eleven exclusives. And I like those. Dead. What's his name? Dead something. Yeah, 40 cents. And I was pulling those out of the machines outside of grocery outlet. Reviewed it. No, I don't remember that. But I remember Deadpool. That's who I was trying to think of. Yeah, Deadpool. The 7-Eleven exclusive chimichangas from Deadpool. When the second movie came out, I think it was. Or was it for the first movie? I don't remember. You'll have to go back and look. But I like those. Those were yummy. I was shocked at how good those was. Yep, Power Deadpool. That's who I was trying. I've never seen any of those movies. I just know the character. My favorite Marvel character is Deathlock. L-O-K, Deathlock. If you've never heard of Deathlock, look. I mean, not the modern version that they have in the shows and the movies and stuff like that, but if you look back at some of the older comic books of Deathlock, that's the Deathlock I like. That's my favorite Marvel character, and I love Black Panther too. Black Panther is freaking awesome. And I'm not talking about the movie Black Panther. I knew Black Panther back when comic books were like a quarter. I mean, when I started reading comic books, they were like 15 cents. But back when they were a quarter and 30 cents, I was reading Black Panther. Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man's always been one of my favorites. Do you watch DC movies? I don't. But my favorite character from when I was a little kid is Batman. I love Batman, and I think there is only one Batman, and he is not Michael Keaton. He is Adam West. And I love Batman. Wolverine's cool too. Not the movies, comic book Wolverine. But yeah, Batman was really the only DC superhero that I was into. And it was basically because I grew up with the series. I've got the whole series on DVD. And I just love the campiness of it and the fun. I mean, back when you were a kid, you never really got the campiness. You just knew he was a hero who fought crime, who fought the bad guys, and that was it. But yeah, Adam West, man, good stuff. Iron Man, love Iron Man too. Comic books. I also loved what Robert Downey Jr. did with him. I love the Iron Man movies. Yeah, so that was good stuff. Bruce Wayne. That's right, Bruce Wayne, Dick Grayson. And yeah, I just love the show still. And the movie they put out. They actually put out a Batman movie after the series started. And if you've never seen that, that's on some of the streaming services too. So a full-length Batman movie with the Joker and Catwoman, Lee Merriweather as Catwoman. Who else? Riddler and the Penguin. Frank Gorshin is the Penguin. Although, what's his name from Addams Family? I zoned his name. I'm getting tired. Yeah, Frank Gorshin was the best one, and whoever played Gomez, he did a good job. He did a good job, but Gorshin is the Riddler to me. Remember reviewing the Taco Bell sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit taco? Yes, that was one of the very first reviews I ever did, and it was dry and it was horrible. It was small and it was dry. Not a big Superman fan, although I love the movies with Christopher Reeves. I loved those movies. Superman 3 was my favorite. I loved the one with Richard Pryor in it. But yeah. Lurch from Addams Family. That was, what was his name? Cassadine? No, Cassadine. I'm General Hospital here. God, what was his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. But he played the second Bigfoot in the $6 Million Man series. The first one was actually played by Andre the Giant. The first Bigfoot in the $6 Million Man series was played by Andre the Giant. And the second one was played by Carradine. Ted Cassidy. There you go. Thanks, Eric. Ted Cassidy. Yep, he played the second Bigfoot in that show. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. Oh no, we got to spin the wheel. We got to spin the wheel to Okay, so to close out the show, we've got the new wheel. So let me bring that up. There it is. There's the wheel. And now I got to find it in my Streamlabs. You can't do it directly from inside the software. You've got to be on the Streamlabs website in order to do that, which is really weird. They should make it, because I wanted a button on my Stream Deck to be able to push it and it spins. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Okay, so let me go ahead and go to this. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, we've got Donnie Marie, we've got Mr. Rogers, we've got Hee Haw, we've got Carol. And so we're just going to let the wheel decide now. What's it going to be? Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. All right, let's spin the wheel. What's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Hee haw! Hee haw! We had Carol on Wednesday on Twitch. Comic Gray. Did you just come in? I mean, it's been like almost it's been almost 4 hours. Are you serious? 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, we're going on 4 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, see, that's how good I am with math. I've got to count on my fingers there. Did you just come in? Did I say hi to you, or have you been lurking? Well, I'll give you one just in case. There you go. TCAP Dungeon, let's go. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I said hi. Okay. Well, it's not more fair. I mean, it's just kind of fun in a different way. Just something different. Okay, so it's Hee Haw we're going to do. Let me go ahead and, where is it? There it is. Let me go ahead and hide that. And we're going to do Hee Haw to go out on. Here we go. There we go. Hee haw. Sending us off into the night. Some of you are late, and I'm late, but heck, this was fun. And I appreciate, thank you so much, Eric, for being a mod and no trouble at all. And that was nice. And for everybody who super chatted, Psycho and Lambs battling it out, a battle of the checkbook. You guys, thank you so much for everybody who donated. LL sent that donation too. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Love that song. Absolutely. That brings back fond memories. You can catch entire episodes of Hee Haw on YouTube here. Just type in Hee Haw episodes and you can catch entire episodes. So, yes, everybody have a wonderful weekend, a blessed weekend. Let's see. So, yeah, special video coming out at 8 o'clock Central. Something that that the endorsement contacted me about. It's weird. And let's see, then we'll be right back here on Wednesday. Well, not back here, but on Twitch on Wednesday. And I don't know what we're going to play. But we'll do old school stuff, like something from the Switch or something from one of my arcade emulators or something. We'll do something fun. But I mean, we'll definitely be bringing the coffee, bringing the chat, having that kind of fun. So with that, I will send you out with the ending. So grab your blankie, grab a pillow, have a good night. Watch a good show. Watch a good movie if you're going to stay up. Eat something yummy. Enjoy your food, everybody. I will have a blessed weekend. I will. I don't really have anything that I've got to do tomorrow, although I will probably end up shooting probably 3 or 4 videos just to stay ahead of the game, because it's always nice to shoot the videos ahead of time, get them all edited and all scheduled out, because like I said, that keeps the pressure off of me and I kind of have room to breathe. So I like to get them done and in the can and scheduled out like weeks, sometimes a couple weeks ahead of time. I think I'm only a week ahead right now. Gonna watch Disney Plus. There you go. Boy Meets World is on Disney Plus. You gotta watch that for sure. Alrighty, you guys have a freaking awesome, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you so much just for making my evening good, because that's what you do. Every time you're here, you make my day better. And I'm not being patronizing or anything. I'm being absolutely legit. All right. So you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.